for Ambrosia's trick, it was candy bars and porn mags leading into the airlock.
Like, that's the real reason I've been baking all those Amasec muffins, is to give him a sweet tooth for the trail.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yes.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Then...
Damn it. And then he just circles the ship for about 3 minutes, just pounding on the hull, hoping someone lets him in.
Nah, then it's straight to the warp with you, and you come back as a Chaos Prince.
Wilma!
Stop this crazy thing! Oh, isn't that from the Jetsons? Oh, there is a Wilma one, yeah.
That was Flintstones, but funny thing that you mentioned Demon Prince. There is actually, in one of these Black Crusade splats, essentially a Chaos Rogue trader.
Alright, so, everyone here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let us route.
Alright. Welcome back to Rogue Trader, everybody. It's been a while. I think the last time we played this was, I don't know, forever ago. We had to cancel last time because a couple people weren't able to show up. So, you know, let's just get started. Today we have a new player. Hoff has joined us. Let me see. You posted your token, right, Hoff?
Yep.
Alright. Let me just bung that in for you. And Hoff, do you want your token linked up with your health from the sheet?
Guys, can we hold this off for about like 5 more minutes? I need to take my dog out.
Yeah, sure thing.
Well,
We got a little bit of setup to go
yeah.
anyway, so no worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna do acquisitions with Hoff. So let me just minimize my acquisition modifiers and modifiers, and drop Hoff's token in. And
It is the best loot gif, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I just tried to cast. I tried to use the macro to cast.
Oh, is
psi.
that doing the psi rating modifier thing all jangle?
Yeah, it's doing 4 minus 4.
Have you actually put in your psi rating?
Yeah, as 4.
represent Roland. And bar 1 link to.
Where is the psi rating section?
If you go under Psychana, then there's.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got your class rating, max push, and sustaining, put both in there? Like, I think having an empty field is what will fuck that up.
Okay, so...
Hoff, do you have control over your token?
Yep.
Okay, so when it comes up with psi use, that's actually the number that you're reducing your effective rating by.
So I put 4 in the psi use?
No.
No, 0.
Yeah.
Psi use is a penalty built into this game.
Okay.
As in, like, in order to do this psychic power, it saps X amount of psi rating from me. Because you can have multiple powers going, but you're split. Like, that's why it's got that thing for sustaining. Like, you can have multiple powers going, so if you've already got, like, a power of 2 psi rating going, then your psi cost becomes 2, so that you aren't, like, adding numbers you don't have in.
Okay, and so what's this plus 40 then?
A stat.
No, like I rolled 104 there.
Oh, no, your target was 104. The maths for doing a psychic power is your psi rating times 10.
Okay.
I'm actually fairly certain, since we're using... I'm fairly certain it's supposed to be times 5, so that's
It is times 5.
Oh, what's your class set to?
Uh,
Bound, unbound, or demonic?
bound.
Try unbound. See if it changes the multiplier. Nope.
No, it's the same roll.
Hum. Let's see here what happens when we add a power. Modify. What's your power modifier set to in your actual shit?
0 on all of them.
Don't know then. Near fucking idea. I don't know enough about Psycho shit. Considering someone who likes the madness of wild magic so much, I really don't like playing Psychos myself.
Do you, what about you, Pets? Have you tried running your macros?
No.
Give it a go. Let's see what we're up against here.
Okay, let's see here.
Because I assume the targets.
Oh, I haven't filled anything besides the names. Whoops.
Yeah, so you have. Okay, that makes sense.
That was also Roland rolling.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so while people are figuring that out, we can do acquisitions for you as you come aboard the ship. Now, acquisitions work by you roll against a profit factor, and then you roll with the modifiers for that. So, say something is like average quality, like say microbead, and you wanted to roll for it, you'd get a plus 10. But since you're only rolling for you, you'd also get a plus 30 to it. And I'm also having it so you would have done this when you were back on football. So, I'll be telling you what your modifiers for the thing are. But are there any weapons or gear you would like to roll for? Like better armor, better weapons? Did you want to perhaps make your power sword the best quality? What are you going for?
An orcish abomination with a fighter with a Nova cannon strapped to it.
Orc's armor, Bob? Are you talking about like the regular armor or the heavy armor? Because there's a difference. Yeah, what Merzendi said. And then there's a heavy armor that I think was bolted to you, right? We talked about this, I think, in like the first session.
This shit isn't bolted in though.
Bob?
You muted? Bob! Oh, he disappeared. And he's back. And I still can't hear him. Nope, there we
Hello?
go.
Oh god, so
Hey.
you got, wow.
Mute was clicked
Bob,
on her.
there you are.
Oh god,
Did
you
you-
guys couldn't hear me for the past, I don't know how long.
Ever?
No, ever. Yeah,
Yeah,
ever since you popped in.
I mean, that's sort of good. I've been eating and stuff, but
Something for the best then.
I still got to eat some more, but
just
what
go
does it mean by soak? Is that what it is
yeah,
overall?
Yeah, just overall, you add your toughness plus your, you add your toughness plus your armor, and that's what that is.
I think that comes out to, is it 11?
What's your toughness?
60.
Yeah, that'd be 11.
But I have unnatural toughness 3.
I don't think unnatural toughness counts as armor
Yes,
unless
it
it does
does.
Dark Heresy. Okay, yes it does. So that would be 14, I think.
What type of armor does McCall have?
I think it's just. I think it's that. I got the. I think it's. I think I went for the heavy. No, I got like a hard hat for my head, so I know that's the equivalent as having hard armor.
I just remembered I have a
You just remembered you have a what?
That's you cut out.
And Winter's dead.
am I back?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I just said I just realized I have a Melta attack,
Yeah, the melta beam.
Molten Beam, but yeah.
It is basically like shooting a melter gun with your brain, right?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
pretty
much.
sweet. I remember trying a melta beam against you guys when you were in your Chimera with the Thousand Sun Sorcerer.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah, but you don't roll good NPCs against us.
Anyways, so Hoff, with your acquisition, do you know what you would like to get?
Well, you said I should hold off on the armor, so probably
Uh,
armor.
Okay. What kind of armor would you like? Would you like Carapace armor, light power armor, or power armor?
Go for power armor.
Light power armor it is.
Light power armor. Light power armor's rarity is very rare, I think.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh no, I just got squig hide. That's the
Squeak. Hang on, let me.
It's extremely rare. Just like power armor.
Oh, then just go full power armor if it's the same rarity.
I mean, you say that, but he's also your Void Master.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Nice to be
Armor.
able to
I can
fit
teach
him
him how
in
to
the
fly.
suits.
Yeah, because I would make him increase him to hulking. All right, so power armor, light power armor, all extremely rare. That's 7 to everything. Extremely rare. We'll go over to the acquisition modifiers. Extremely rare. And I assume you're just gonna go for common quality, yes?
Yeah.
All right, so the roll is extremely rare, so it's minus 30, but that is negated by the plus 30 that you're doing because it's a single man. Plus 0 for that, and difficulty by population. Extremely rare. There's a lot of people, so that's a minus 20. So all in all, I believe that it is a minus 20 for you to be able to get this rolled against your profit factor, which, what is it? Your profit factor is 35. Let's see, in your inventory, let's see what Imperial Guard black armor is scarce, so you could try to throw your Imperial Guard black armor against it. Throwing something scarce in there will. Oh, that's
Would scarce change shit at all? I don't know.
No. Scarce is a plus 0 modifier.
Also, since it's like a negligible thing,
Mm-hmm.
he'd have to be trading in something of maybe or better.
Yep, but it's minus 30 for extremely rare, but plus 30 because it's negligible.
So he's just
But it's
rolling base acquisition?
What's up?
He just said he's back.
What I missed?
Oh, we're doing acquisitions right now. He didn't miss shit.
You know what? For this, I'm not gonna really worry about the availability by population. I'm going to have you roll your one acquisition. Just you're gonna have to roll straight against their profit factor.
Okay, so that's a D100 minus 20.
Nope, it's just a D100.
And how much do I need?
You need to get under the current profit factor, so I think that is 34.
God fucking damn it.
Oh,
You're
you can
one
use
off.
you can use a fate point to buy your way into a success. But that will be one of your 2 fate points for this session.
You know what? Sure.
So you have bought your way into success. You have light power armor. Unfortunately, this is of good enough quality for you to have a military pack. So every day you do need to, when you get into it, you need to make me a D5 to see how many hours it operates.
Okay.
Maybe next time you go into football, you guys can try to trade for a military power pack. If you had rolled enough for it to be good quality, I would have given you the option of getting a military power pack at the expense of not having the bonuses a good quality gives you. But
isn't that the
congratulations.
bonus AP for the first time you get blasted with it?
The first time you get blasted per round, it's +1 AP.
Yeah.
Merzendi took that.
That's because hers already had a
that
built-in
deal.
power source, I think.
No, she took that deal so she could get the military power pack. And because I gave her that deal, and then she gave your character the same deal in Merzen War.
Yep.
With your power pack. So.
Yep.
Your armor is 7 everywhere, and remember in where it says soak to add that plus your toughness bonus, which will be your total armor overall.
Okay.
All right. So, now your guys' Voidmaster actually has a name and isn't just some dude that I would occasionally act as. So, yep, your Voidmaster, hey, has a name now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hi, Roland.
Named character.
Say,
Mhm.
which Void Mastery did Roland take?
Oh yeah, who's he loyal to?
No, not that one.
Wasn't there one that Scout's
That-
character killed?
The special ability for Void Masters. Which
Yes.
one of those did he take?
I'll neither confirm nor deny any Voidmaster killings.
You didn't kill a Voidmaster. Well,
Yeah.
kind of. You killed the leader of the pilot, not the Voidmaster, the ship.
Hmm.
You killed one of the pilots from the fighter wings.
It's one of the squadron leaders.
Yeah, I mean, he was still a big dick OG, but, I had to make sure that I knew what was going on, and what I knew what was going on was giving him cocaine and fighting him to the death.
Yes.
Why?
What? I don't remember, it was a while ago.
She needed a pain token?
That's probably the best reason. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Hoff, what specialization did you go to as your Voidmaster?
I think I'll take Master of Augurs.
Ogres! Oh shit.
Ogren's OP.
Ogrins.
Alright, so Master of Augur. Gotcha. Alrighty. So, to catch everyone up, last time we played this game was a while back. It was like a good 4 weeks ago, I think. And so what had happened was you guys went into farther into the Agarian Dominion, and when you reached the next planet in the system, you found a giant crystalline city the size of Nepal, basically. And after a little finagling, thinking yourselves you're the only ones in the system, you guys landed, I believe, everyone but Ambrosia and now Roland. Roland will be on the ship as well, on the planet's surface. Well, not the planet, on the surface of the giant crystalline maze city. And then Marcus, after waiting the appropriate amount of time for the slow ramp, got down, yes, whatever. Stepped off, planted his fists on his hips, looked off into the distance, and then rolled a nat 1 and gloriously charged off into your destination.
He saw through all shenanigans and just said, I can feel it's that way.
We have had more nat ones in the last few weeks than we have had in like the year we've been playing FFG games before then.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's because I'm rubbing off on you guys.
I think we actually had 2 in one session one time. That was nice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
for
it's
us, for
pretty
you, it was like, well, here you have all the information.
Well, no. That was a different one that I was playing in.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I'm not sure if it was only Moir or Merzenmoor.
I don't.
One of the two.
I don't remember. Actually, I think I've done a good info dump before, so I think that's probably in mine.
All right, so to bring to remind everybody where we are here, and this was like the only little picture we could find that kind of looked like the place where you guys were at. Actually, now that I realize, I should just turn off some of the dynamic lighting on these other pages because when the ground crew is doing stuff, I want the people in space actually be able to look at stuff.
That's a fair point.
All right, so Marcus McCraw and Taryn, where's M's character? And where'd you go?
Me?
I checked that you weren't hiding behind Tambok.
Yeah. I don't know where I am.
Everyone
Hang
does
on,
the fucking
hold on.
shift of where is she? Just making sure she's not on me.
No.
She's next to Roland's.
Oh wait, yeah. Did you just do that stupid thing where your character's token is hidden off the map?
I don't know.
Try Control A and then hit your arrow keys around. Because if you've moved yourself off the map, you can't grab yourself by clicking.
Yeah, I'm in the top
Get out
left.
of here.
I fucking knew it.
You're in space, Hoff. Get out. I'm just
There we
gonna. I just copied you over from the main
Okay.
page. All right. So, you guys charged off into the distance. So let me just copy you guys over. And you, after about a good hour or so of trumping across basically the ceiling of a Nepal-sized maze city. Oh, hey, look, there you are.
Oh, there's twins there.
Stop charging up the map. All right. So, let me just scoot you guys all over one. And that's Amazing Scow. And doop.
Oh, that's
Yep.
wonderful.
All right. Is it the old ladies? You're too British to interruption. I get them. Well, they could have been being dealt too, you know.
Yeah. Old people buy stuff too. Sheesh.
You should go to Hawaii, man. It's super casual over there too.
Friggin' ageist. Well, it's just a joke in California. Like legalizing marijuana was one of the things where just like, oh, right. So you're saying that people can finally smoke weed now? Oh my.
No, as in that I said Hawaii, not California.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically a joke in Hawaii as well.
Yeah, it's wonderful there.
Yeah, I've
It's
always wanted to.
absolutely lovely.
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I don't know why, but I always did when I was little.
Why do I have
Never
8
got a
rooms
chance to.
again?
I don't know. Is it?
Double
Let me look at your character
Double
sheet.
click your token and see what your max health is.
It's 8. It should be 11.
Alright,
Let me
change
look
it
at.
to
Hang
11.
on. Hang on.
It
Hang
actually
on.
went down. 11 on my sheet.
Yep, because I have you represent non-generic token now. Because remember the last sheets on Rogue Trader were broken, and they kept doing. Yeah. So hang on. Let me hook you up to your actual sheet. Have that do wounds. Come on. Why does it still say 8? Hang on.
And also,
Um,
my movement doesn't auto calculate either on the sheet.
What? 17.
All right. No, on your sheet it
Six.
said 11. On your sheet it said 8. So
Now it just changed to 8. It was 11.
Hang on, I'm just changing it. Maybe if I change it, it'll just fix itself.
Yeah, maybe.
Balls? The heck is that?
Nope, still 8.
Yep, but it's fixed on every other token. Just not that token on that page.
Okay.
I went to the main page and fixed it for you.
Okay.
So that way when I'm copying everything over, it'll... Alright, so...
Oh, it just changed back to 8 again. Now it's 11. I don't know what's going on.
It's always your sheets that are mucking up. I don't know why. Doesn't love you, Em.
Yeah.
We sent shenanigans.
And I'm just going to delete this token.
Yeah,
because it's-
maybe it's the token that's causing it.
Alright, Em, does this token work? Boop, boop.
Yes,
How about that?
token's fine for some reason. The token was doing it somehow.
Weird. Anyways, so you guys walk for a while, and you know your glorious rogue trader, points out a glint he sees in the distance that doesn't look red because there's a dying sun that this planet orbits around, and it casts off red rays, and it bounces around these crystals, making everything look a deep dark red. And you keep marching, and you realize as you get closer, man, that's those are tents. And is that an Imperial APC?
Oh,
Arm up.
sweet. I've got operate surface now.
Arm up, everyone. Don't know what to expect.
I think I see corpses.
Well, if there are no corpses, there will be very soon. Would
Thank
you like
you.
me to have a peek around for you? As opposed to, I don't know, some kind of terrible creature jumping out at us.
Yeah, do we roll awareness or perception now?
I need you to give me a second. I'm actually pulling some of this stuff out of an adventure, and some of this stuff I'm doing myself.
They've left now.
I like doing that. I like doing sort of half and half because you can mix it up a bit.
Especially because I'm 100% certain that Merzendi's read this one.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful them adventure paths. My whole room smells quite nice now, actually, because they were like right by my balcony, and my window's open. Well, my balcony-sized window is open.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
If only actual smoke were getting in, then I could get contact high, and it would be delightful.
See, now all I have to do is just put a window fan in and turn it on reverse.
You mean like that? I have a fan, but as you would expect, it is not very good for like on-air listening shit.
Can you turn it on reverse though?
I mean, you just turn a fan around.
Yeah,
There is a reverse to a fan. It's called just point in the other direction.
Yeah.
It actually had a reverse version.
Alright. So, what is your badge? Alright, so everyone needs to roll, anyone who wants to can roll me awareness tests.
Alright, let's put this fucking newbie to the fucking test right here. Look at that shit! It would be nice if this version of fucking DH would give you goddamn DOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very annoying for me, but...
I mean, we can always quick maths for you. I'm looking at 4.
Why is your target 0.5?
Because I'm not trained in awareness.
He's not trained, yeah. It's -20, but you can't roll a 0. You can't do zeros in this thing when it does its actual multiplication.
So my target is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, your target should be 1, not 0.5.
Well, no, because 0.5 is rounding up. And 0.5 is not technically 0, because 1 is a success.
Yep, this is basically what our sheet. Remember, guys, this was like how
Old
they
school.
used to be for Only War.
Yeah.
Long time ago before they finally put the degree success thing in.
In a galaxy far away.
It's not hard either.
No, it isn't. But it's just that doing quick maths when you have to look at shit is kind of a pain in the ass.
Well, no, that's
And
not. That's
Rogue-
what I mean.
and,
Like, it's not hard
Dark-
to add that into the sheets.
Yeah, but Dark Heresy and Rogue Trader aren't the most played of FFG's games. The most played are like Only Ward, Black Crusade, and Death Watch.
Don't know why people would play
Because
fucking
Space
Emo Crusade.
Marine.
Fucking
Black
Black Crusade chaos.
Alright, so
Huh. I just found something out.
Yeah.
what?
Apparently, the +5 bonus to focus power tests is only in Only War.
Well, that's
Alright.
one using.
Yeah.
Space for most people, so then
Alright, so Emery, Terran, and Marcus.
I failed by like 0.3 DOS.
So Marcus and oh, your target. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Other
read
way
that
around.
backwards. Yeah. So Marcus, you see like in the distance about nope, that wasn't the. There we go. That away. Far, a bit in the distance, just beyond visual range, you could swear you saw movement. And you know what?
I'd like to
Because
stealthy
I
quick
got-
dash over there, because I'm assuming with
Because
4 DOS I
I
can also see it.
got a critical failure, and you got 4 degrees of success. Let me just.
Dope. Wait, oh, of course, yes, you're secret rolling NPCs, which means they're going to be the worst at everything.
Well, no, you can just scroll up and look. Stray Paradox GM rolling.
Right above.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
So what happened is it
Ah.
stealthily walked into the open and said hi.
He tripped on he stepped on Lego and it hurt his foot and he shouted.
he stepped on
He tripped over one of the corpses.
a D4.
Ah,
Bare
because
feet.
it took us an hour to get going. I've already finished both the coffee that I poured and this pint of whiskey. Well, not pint of whiskey and lemonade. But it was 8 shots of whiskey and then lemonade.
That sounds deliciously zesty.
It is. I was gonna have just like neat whiskey, but it's too fucking hot, so I cut it down with lemonade.
A bottle of mangonade in the fridge.
Mangonade? Sounds delicious.
Lemonade with mango in it.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it out. It had the word mango and then
Yeah,
ended
mango
in
in-
nade still.
Yeah. And that is a mango grenade.
The real question is, why isn't it called La Mangonade? Because then it sort of rolls off the tongue like a French word.
Yeah, the French like things rolling off their tongues.
Because he's in America.
I knew a really nice French girl. She also liked things rolling off the tongue.
I mean,
Oh
that's what he's
my.
implying, yes.
Sadly, me and her did not get to test that theory out personally. But I did know her partner at the time, and they were lovely.
Could she tie a cherry stem into
Yeah,
a knot?
yes, she actually motherfucking could.
I still
That's
think
so hard. I can do it. It just takes like 10 minutes.
to this day that trick still blows my mind.
No, it's not that hard.
Yeah,
As long as
Yeah.
you press it against the roof of your mouth, you can generally like twist anything into anything. I can also swallow a banana without gagging. Hooray! Shame I'm not into penises.
Lost that reflex, huh?
Yeah, no, I have like fuck all gag reflex. Fellows, I do believe that person in the distance is Eldar. Quite definitely by the motions. They do not move like She pauses like as though she was something kind of insulting, like a human.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that is just stupid. I'm gonna.
The Shadow Seer uses his powers off. Illusion 2. Exaggerate the play. Oh my god, it's broken up terribly!
I don't know why.
no, that's not broken up. That's just.
It's just shit
columns
kerning.
really s-
Yes, the column is tiny, so it's
And I got butt dialed.
So
nice.
I'll cast that. Right, I'll do that now.
I need to figure out what is it you're doing because I don't want to read it with this awful ass kerning.
Everybody in the party gets the bonus of being able to do concealment, shadowing, and silent move tests, even while being directly observed. As in, we all go invisible.
Dope. And oh, I mean, you still have to do the tests though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then
Well,
I will.
for all the enemies.
Give me a second then. Stealth. Dog it. Fucking, I love having. I'm finally good at this job, so that I just don't fuck it up whenever. I will quickly go ahead and find this Eldar person that I said totally exists. And how the fuck far do I move now? Which is probably quite a lot. 54. So I'm gonna run. Fucking, I can go forever, but I'm going to go like up to here first, and I'll keep on going if there's nothing in the way to spot me.
So then it's just roll my willpower, right?
Willpower and then psi rating times 5.
And that's the modifier is 20.
Your psi rating's 4, so 4 times 5 plus your willpower. That's your cast.
Are you casting it fettered or unfettered?
I guess I don't need. I can cast it fettered because we don't have like 8 people in the party. So
as long as you succeed, you can grab the whole group, even at their base.
Eldar don't need to roll the focus power test when they're casting fettered.
Oh, okay. So you just do it.
yeah, it just happens.
He just needs to work out how many degrees of success he has.
Yeah. Very handy.
Which is...
Is it just willpower modifier 20?
No, it's roll 1d5.
Oh, that works.
I've literally put it in the chat.
Oh,
As
I
to-
should, yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I've got a bug bite on my knee and it's very itchy.
Ugh.
Must not touch.
Oh, yeah. And at the very northern part of this camp, I forgot to mention, this is a giant door into deeper into the actual complex itself.
Alright, cool. How far again away was that Eldar?
The only reason you could know it was an Eldar was because of the way she moved. She was fairly far off.
I like the way she moved.
Baby, I love the way you move.
But yes, as in like towards the complex or like out of it?
Yeah, no, out of it. It seemed like she was walking at like perpendicular to this on her way, kind of over there yonder.
And she's getting further away or closer?
She's neither. She's walking parallel to you.
Ah, okay then. I can catch
But
her
she
up if I
seems-
really want to, but I will ask if everyone is cool with me doing that. If it's an Eldar as opposed to a Dark Eldar, I'm gonna spook him a bit.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think, we should maybe, if we figure out who it is, then it depends on which one of us goes forward.
I mean, regardless, they're gonna see me, and if they're particularly racist, they're gonna have a problem. But
Well,
I am very persuasive.
Then I guess Marcus will go forward.
I will tell you some words in Eldar, and you can try not to butcher them.
So there's
As
somewhere
you
over here.
pass over these tents, they seem to have been long disused giant holes in the sides from just like rotting away, and the skeletons that you pass over have long since lost all flesh and have begun to show discoloration. You'd guess that this site has been abandoned for at least half a century.
with those 3 degrees of success, no matter where you go on this map, you're covered by my power.
That's pretty cool. But yeah.
Elshan, you'll be translating for me.
I like turn around. I literally speak. I just told her. Fine, she can. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go over here.
I look smug under my helmet, but sure.
I am definitely the one gifted with words, asking the Eldar for the flirtatious text. Grumble, grumble. I mean, let's face it, I was gonna make Marcus say, "Greetings, Eldar. I am an idiot human traveling with smarter Eldar."
I mean, they fall for it every time.
They
Oh,
do. They
okay.
really fucking do. It's like when people get like Asian tattoos on their side, and they're like, "It says luck." It says no. It says horse penis.
I had a friend who got that once. He
Oh,
found out
nice.
it basically meant dumbass. I was just like, you fucking retard.
You fucking dumbass.
He went to Taiwan. He's like, give me a tattoo, bro. He's like, comes back. He's like, it means courage, dog. And I was like, no. I was like, does it really? Does it really? And he like looked it up, and he's just like, oh no. The best part was he opted rather than get a cover up, he decided to get it removed, which is way more painful.
And more expensive. Oh.
He got it
it's not
laser
that much
removed.
expensive.
No,
I've
it's
got a
not that
friend who actually he realized that there was going to be a boom in getting tattoos removed because this was like a couple of years ago when hipsters were in their fucking prime. He said at the moment that happened, while he was between jobs, he took out a loan from the bank after doing research. So it was like, this is currently the rate of all these things occurring. If I buy this equipment and get the training, which will take me 2 months, it will cost this much. I will pay off this loan next year in about 4 months. And they went, we can't argue with the maths. Here you go. And then he bought a tattoo removal machine, learned how to use it, and then paid off the fucking loan, removing hipster tattoos.
Wow, nice.
So good.
It's like, fucking well done.
Tattoos are so freaking stupid. And I saw this one guy who had a tattoo of just a carrot on his underarm and like a sprig of broccoli on the other.
Back to the game.
Sorry. I've drunk a bunch already. A bunch.
Elfstar.
That's actually canon on how they say them too.
Them fucking Elfdar.
It's either Elfstar or is it pointy-eared Gits. So he went with the
He went with the more approachable Elfdar than pointy-eared Gits.
Unknown Eldar. We request that you halt. If you do not halt, we will halt you for you.
You haven't even said you were able to move up that far yet.
What?
Yeah, you guys haven't said anything like that. All I heard was I told you guys where it was going, and then you contacted Merzendi. You guys haven't tried to run up to catch her yet.
I thought we already moved up.
We moved up, but she's still like way further away. I thought you were just gonna shout. I'm actually quite happy to move epically fast towards her. Again, I run 54 meters around.
Yeah, we're.
How fast are you? I think you're a bit slower. You're like
I'm a
one
bit
step.
slower, but we'll completely leave the party behind, the two of us.
Yeah. It's where basically I was just asking, are you fine? I can go over there and say hi. I'm quicker than anyone.
Taryn, Elshan. Bring them to me.
Of course, bringing them to you, I will ask nicely for them to come to you. And then if they disagree, I will, of course, insist more. But anyway, and then I will sprint in her direction.
Peacefully, if you can.
I will.
Do know that I can hit you at this range.
I am aware, although, I make it quite hard to be shot.
I'll thought send friend in Eldar to the person running away.
She's not
running, she's sauntering.
She was seen for basically a split second. Taryn saw her for a split second before she like lithely jumped down just out of sight.
Yeah, I recognize that booty, and then I did inform them that looks like an Eldar walking. They do not walk like humans, as opposed to saying clumsy idiots.
There's a certain sachet that they have.
Oh god, it makes the ass look fantastic.
Yeah, I'll still thought send in that
Friend.
Yeah, just friend.
You want to be a friend? Pulverizer. Like mice and men style shit.
I guess it has to be a... Oh, shit.
How far away?
Oh, the range isn't a question. I've got mind's eye, so it'd be stupid.
Do you have to have, like... do you have to know what they look like? What's the limit on that power?
That's why I said, oh, shit.
Oh yeah,
This
you
can be
can't
a
do it with
select
that. No.
group, and either to individuals I can see or minds I'm familiar with, or a general broadcast to every mind in range.
I mean,
So,
go with the general mind. Go with the general mind of Holt, please. Make it polite.
Yeah. Okay.
I pause and I will then hold my hands over my ears like, ugh, I hate it when they do this psycho shit.
Yeah. Like, now I don't think I have to roll anything because this is just a basic telepathy ability.
All right.
However, it is, if whatever message I'm sending, if there's no shared language, it's a -20.
I'm gonna assume the Eldar speaks Eldar. Dark Eldar
Well,
also speak Eldar. You'll be dandy.
I just assume it's not an Exodite who has grown up like Mowgli and doesn't know any languages.
I wanna
fairly
be
certain
like
that even-
you.
Fairly certain that even Exodites know Eldar.
Don't let
Yeah,
you
that's why I said that's why I had the caveat growing up like Mowgli.
You wanna be like me?
God, Jungle Book was so racist.
You know, grew up by like 6 generations of humans. Yeah.
All right.
Just like
so,
Sandra grew up with 6 generations of dwarves.
So, what's the range on this thing?
That depends on if I use Mind's Eye. I will probably not, because that would be 10 kilometers.
Oh yeah, 10 kilometers of hey, stop there in an alien language might not be a good ass move.
So,
Jesus Christ.
100 meters, it's still bad. Times my sign rating. So
400. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
it'll be
it's not
400.
10 kilometers. It's just 400 meters.
yeah. And before I just aggroed
Everything.
all the engagers.
It's like they're all Dark Eldar pirates. I'm like, oh fuck.
This is totally a dead planet. Everything's dead. It's a good roll right there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
This is the system you were made for, Half.
Yep. So you
By
thought
the way-
send.
By the way, Scout,
Yeah.
that link is for you.
A link? I didn't know I had one. Let's take a peep. I don't know where this link is. Oh, there it is. I can't open a YouTube. I'm streaming.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a problem.
I can't. I was like, wait a fucking second. I can't open that shit. Unless you're linking me one of my own goddamn videos, which I hope you aren't, because that's boring. My videos aren't worth watching. If you're watching in the VOD or you're watching in... Never mind. Is that look at this graph? My
No, I don't
favorite.
know.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. So, you auger down to the area where Marcus and them are. You do indeed find another life signature down there. Anyways, so yeah, you thought sent. Now what?
I'm still like power sprinting forward, so
we head towards her, I guess.
it will take me all of like, what is it? How many seconds is in a round?
I don't really care. You already did some, so
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
I
12 seconds for me to catch up to her as far as that sending was.
I actually didn't expect to fail that badly, so I didn't make another page for this. So we're going to pretend that this is a different page.
Sure. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
I guess we're probably just one turn behind turn.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
You're going to be one turn behind her, and I'll tell you when you can move up. And then Marcus, Anna, and McCraw are
4
going
turns.
to take a while. And I'm not sure how fast Tam moves.
Tam actually does move as fast as me because she's 4-legged and has. I've actually got her Agi score. Let's see her. Agi score is 45. Oh, she actually is like almost faster than me. Basically the same. She has 45 base Agi, but she has 4 legs, which is basically like having unnatural agility too.
Phyrexian wolves, man. They're cheatsy Fenrisian wolves.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Pretty
right.
good.
So, Taryn, you're the first one to see this. You run up, and then you go into like a little kind of basin, and there's little like shards of glass, of this weird crystalline glass springing up, and then crouched. It takes you a second to notice someone there, but crouched in one of the alcoves, leveling a what are these called? A
Sharkcaster?
nope, a shuriken catapult at you is boop, Theldar.
Ah,
Hang on. Angry scrolling intensifies.
me.
Alright. Yep, this stranger is clearly an Eldar. She is tall and lithe and clad in a ragged traveling coat. Her face might be counted beautiful were it not for the utter scorn radiating from her dark eyes and curled lip. She, at first her look was something of curiosity, but when, her eyes roved over you, she kind of shrank back. Underneath her ragged robes, you can see, however, that she is wearing armor that marks her as a craft worlder.
What colors? Oh,
The-
I don't even know if Taryn could roll for that, but sure.
I mean, I don't remember what laws I have regarding Eldar. I don't have any Eldar laws. I have Dark Eldar laws, and that's it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't know craft.
I just have Eldar linguistics. So I mean, in Eldar, before you decide to fire that thing at me, which I do not recommend, I come here on behalf of a rogue trader. As you would expect, this means I am part of entirely spuriously mixed genders and races, and I even have the displeasure of traveling with a very psychic Eldar myself. So if you could kindly not fire on me just for this tint of my skin and my general proclivity towards pain, that would be appreciated.
Oh, one moment.
She glowers at you. I have no wish for kin strife, but leave me be. I have a task set before me that I cannot be dissuaded from.
I have no wishes in assuading someone from their tasks, but understanding them is likewise far more important. Because if it ends up as causing a complication between myself and my companions, to which I am indebted, I suppose is the better word, then there are obviously going to be problems. As it stands, if you would kindly pay off my curiosities, then we can go about our days wonderful.
You indebted yourself to a monkey?
I suppose that is why indebted is not quite the correct word. Regardless, if you ever want to get into a tussle with the Eldar Pirate King, whoever he thinks he is, or Prince, or whatever titles that damn scumbag goes by, then you try and find an easier way than traveling in His Majesty's glorious golden gilded cock.
She glowers at you, and her grip on the shuriken catapult doesn't seem to lessen, and by that
Oh,
time...
please tell me you are not a member of his crew.
I am a craft worlder, not some petty corsair.
Oh, well, then fair enough. Surely, since we
Oh,
have
shit.
no issues. Ah,
Oh, yeah, I've just jetpacked up.
there we go. Greetings. This is also an Eldar, but not of mine own kind. She does this whole mentor thing. I'm sure you heard her shout a moment ago. Oh,
Yeah,
I suppose I
open,
should.
I'll open the faceplate to the void armor. So,
Indeed.
and she'd also recognize it's really easy. It'd be like probably a really easy roll for a craft world Eldar to recognize the colors. Bright yellow and blue are pretty obviously Eandon. So.
Yep. And you likewise can do a test to figure out what her colors mean. Underneath her strange ragged robes are red and orange.
Oh, you shouldn't have
Oh,
said,
okay.
because then Emery will be like, I know the colours and will
Well,
treat them as though I know.
Yeah, I know what the colors are, but
There you go,
I-
see.
His character?
it's a
His
small-
character might not.
My character probably wouldn't because it's a very small craft work.
Give it a go.
Oh, well, yep, she does.
Dope.
She bears the colors of Craft World Kalor.
Yeah, I thought so.
This very small craft world that has been, on the fringes of society for a real long time. Unlike many other craft worlds, they don't view all foes as equal. In fact, are willing to generally work with other races because their greatest foe is chaos.
Very similar to Yandon then. Not to mention Yandon's like half dead, so or 90% of its population's dead. So
Perhaps I should leave this socializing to you, Ocean. Of course, we would leave it to Marcus, but he is a Newman, and as she is all too willing to call them monkey, which I do not disagree with, of course, it usually means they have a proclivity or a bias. Oh,
You just hear
by the way, I call
You
out.
just hear loud clanking from behind you. Even this far away, you can hear Marcus's pimp strut.
Yeah, I'm just like slow nodding. By the way, my name is Darren. Well, it is Le Japon in Belsacher, but Darren seems most fitable. Indeed, I travel among less cultured tongues. She can make like a -20 fucking Eldar test if she wants to figure out what that family name means.
Yeah, she'd probably have. Oh, wait, this craft world doesn't really deal with Dark Elder much, so yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like -20 is like what I would challenge an Eldar today.
Hang on. Could she actually? I'm actually pulling her out a stat block from the book.
If she knows anything about the Soul Reaver, then she'd get like another 10 on top of that. She'd be fine.
Skills, Forbidden Lore. Yeah, that'd just basically be. Yeah, she's not a historian, so.
Yeah. Like -20 is the default.
Those are colors I.
Hmm?
For talking to her, I'll say those are colors I have not seen for a very long time.
Hang on. She's doing it in check. No. That is definitely a failure.
Sorry about that.
That's so cool. And that is for the best. You do
What
not
is
want
this?
to know the family Berserker. We're just introducing ourselves to this Eldar individual. She doesn't like me because I'm green. Minty green and delicious.
What about me?
You're catching
You
up,
haven't
clunk,
officially-
plonk,
yeah.
tonk.
Yeah, you are leisurely pimp striding up to this location.
Pimp strut. Hold on, pimp strut with green Clint Eastwood and a flaming woman.
What? Run up to an Eldar? You know they have like multiple gods, right? What a pathetic race to have multiple gods. We have one.
He's
We
got
only
enough.
need
He's
we
got
only
enough for
need
me.
one.
Just clank. Well, I basically described what you were doing as right now, even as far away as they are, they can just hear the pimp strutting, you and your carapace armor and your cane.
Actually, no. On this planet, he's actually using that shard blade as the cane.
Oh, so it's like clunk, dunk, bang, dunk, dunk, bang.
All right. So Taryn, are you pulling back or?
I will lock my agonizer talents in place and then visibly like clip a big sword onto Tam's back so that it is not immediately and easily grabbable, and fold my arms. Leave it to Ocean.
I'll tell you when you catch up, Marcus.
How did you have a mission here? I heard, or how did you end up here? Are you alone?
I was sent here by my Farseer to make sure that no one comes in this place.
Like peer over my shoulder. They fucked up there.
The entrance. I was sent here. This place is damned, and so too are you.
Well,
And
that's
then,
very insulting.
before-
Not entirely incorrect.
Before any of you can answer, a gut-wrenching wail resounds through the length of the Maze City, and you are filled with a cold dread. The Corsair, no, not the Corsair. Yeah, she's not. The Craft Worlder cocks her head and looks the two of you up and down. Or perhaps we all shall die.
Oh, please. I do not know if you have seen us fight, but we are pretty fucking good. So I do hope you know how to use that thing. It sounds like not a very nice individual.
I have just met. Never mind. I am Bod Bra. Please, step aside. I have much work to be done.
Well, we shall step
will
aside
offer
after
them-
this. Are we all going to die thing? What is that about? I
I will
heard the
offer-
cry.
I will offer her 3 xenofilament grenades. Just and
By throwing them at her, she won't
Sounds-
panic.
No, yeah. I will ask. I will offer 3 xenofilament grenades, and I will politely suggest.
Getting off my planet.
That sounds more like a punishment than a task, but I suppose I can offer you at least some.
I will
Assistance.
pass you an Eldar stunning plasma grenade to give to her, because I doubt that she would want to accept it directly from me.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that too.
Wait, what's fortuitous timing?
The strange screaming. And alright, so you guys are talking, and just as soon as Marcus appears, whoop, we're gonna go to orbit.
Dope.
So
I will pour myself another quick drink because, as I said before, I fucking demolished this one. Although, because it's so hot, it's really hard to get drunk, and I've already got a headache from a hangover from drinking that I only started an hour ago.
Hair of the dog.
Ugh! Summer can go fuck itself.
Okay, so we are now in orbit with His Majesty's Stern Gaze and the Stargazer. So, you guys have done a tight aspect scan, yes? Alright, so you will notice that no matter how well your aspects works, there seems to be like interference. You can't really get in, scan into the maze city. For some reason, there's just something interfering with it. Now,
That at least is to be expected.
yes. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry, I was making sure that something worked. Alright, so now then. So you guys are now maintaining like geosynchronous orbit above this place, right?
Pretty much.
Alright. So, you guys are hovering above the place. Now, yeah, I need you to make me a broad awareness test for your ship. You know, like just an awareness test. Something needs to happen.
With detection added?
Yes, add your ship's detection for this awareness test.
Hoff, that's you.
Yep. That still 28.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Huff. Huff, you managed to... Yes, I told you. This is why we needed him in one of these games. Huff,
Nice.
you detect a ship that has just exited the warp on the outlying part of the system. It is closing in fast.
Will you inform the ground people?
Hell yeah.
Will you bother informing the trader who's sitting right there?
Well, I reckon she is seeing what I'm seeing.
I'm mostly looking at the auger of the ground stuff. So.
Oh, you do care.
Yeah, boss. Seems like we have a little problem on our hands. Something's dodgy.
Hmm?
There's something nearing us, quite fast, even.
How far out is it?
Uh, how far was it?
It's on the outlying edge of the system, and it'll be closing in within a couple hours. It's moving at full burn and is emitting unusually high amounts of radiation. Tell you what, make me a what knowledges do you have? Let's see. You can either Ambrosia can make me Imperial Navy roll, or I'd also do Scholastic Lore Astromancy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Astromancy, since I forgot to actually take Common Navy. I do have Scholastic Imperialis, but you know they're the same number. I'll spend a fate.
Okay. Didn't help. That's a weird amount of radiation. Huh.
How many? Now, just out of
Hooray, Hoff!
Nice. How
All
many
right,
VUs would it'd be like 2,000 VUs to this other ship?
2,000?
Well, like obviously they're at the edge of the system, right? So they're really far away.
I'm not doing maths. They're far away. They're gonna be in range when I say they are. Huff.
Mm-hmm.
It seems impossible, but it's the only way there'd be this amount of radiation is if the drive core wasn't shielded. And they're going to.
What would that
everybody
mean?
on that ship is just being dosed
As
in
in-
massive radiation.
Yes, as in the radiation dampers, they don't exist on this ship.
That might
So-
mean chaos.
Not even chaos dies at that point.
No, I know exactly what this is. It's Ragdoll.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking about. Now shush. So, yeah, this is what you guys know, and you know, as you know, it takes about like half an hour to do things. So, you know, you guys are gonna have a little bit of time before we switch over to the surface and they do stuff. And this is going to be yeah, you're going to have time to communicate to what you're doing, and then after that, a half an hour is going to pass, and we're going to, switch down to surface.
Okay, the reason why I ask about range is because my character is capable of hitting things that are 10 VU away.
Cool. Anyways, what do you guys do?
Well, first off, I tell Ambrosia what the fuck I'm seeing. I suggest trying to stay away. Maybe hide.
No. If it's burning towards us, it'll either be after us or after a planet. Right. And I'll flick the Vox set open and say, Marcus, this is His Majesty. Do you copy?
Is Rome AFK still?
I guess so.
You don't like 1D4chan? I love that website.
Retarded. Well, it's like you want to learn about something legitimately, and then it's just a fucking wall of retarded with vaguely the information you're looking for.
Yeah.
Well, no, I like 1d4chan when I'm looking at stuff I already know about. You go to the Warhammer wiki first,
Hmm.
and then you go to 1d4chan afterwards. Like, you want to know like the nitty gritty about, Blood Angels? You go there. You go to the Warhammer wiki. You want to know how people use play styles and what kind of different cool things that they can do or things that they
I
thought
think
of
my,
that
my
GW
statement still
didn't.
stands. They're fucking retarded. It's just entertainingly retarded.
Yeah,
They actually have
I
some. They actually have some really good advice.
Sometimes, yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know. I think you're all foolish and biased. I think they're retarded.
no, you.
Yeah. Have at thyself, brethren.
Yeah, Old Man Henderson is on 1d4chan, man.
It's retarded, all that, but no one would argue that Old Man Henderson isn't the most retarded thing ever. It's awesome. It's still fucking retarded.
Now, like that article.
Okay, enough. All right, so, Rem, you here?
Remy.
Maybe his mic's messed up.
Remy.
Damn it, hold on, I just fixed it. What's up?
Your sister has contacted you.
Majesty, this is ground team. We do copy. What is the nature of the call?
There is a contact en route, brother.
I'm assuming not friendly.
Its radiation levels are too high for it to be a human vessel.
Well then, if it's not human, sister, I think you know exactly what to do with it.
Oh, I do,
Send
brother. Simply, do you wish to come up and join us, or continue your ground mission?
At this point, the ground mission is getting interesting. I think I'll see it through down here.
Very well. I shall leave the Stargazer on station. They can provide ground support for you if necessary.
I do appreciate that, sister. Happy hunting.
And you as well, brother. And Flick comes across to the Stargazer, tell them to stay in orbit and obey Marcus's instructions. All right, Roland. Bring us onto an intercept course and start working to identify that vessel.
Roger. Here's the part where you inform me which role I may have to make.
That's fine.
All right. So,
Adjudication.
yeah. So, what you're going to want to do is, I think you're going to want to adjust bearing, and then you're going to attempt a tight auspex roll. Rather than doing the broad auspex, you're going to do a focus thing with that 28 again. And hang on, let me tell you what maneuver actions. And I believe it's come to a new heading. So it's -10 pilot spacecraft or operate air, what's it called? Aeronautica?
Void ship.
Void ship, yeah. Void ship, and it's -10 plus your maneuverability. I do not remember the maneuverability of His Majesty.
This close to a planet, it's 28.
So, yeah.
God damn it. Spending a fate point.
Alright, so you buy a success and you flip His Majesty around to come to a new heading to head towards the Xeno ship that is bearing down on you. So, now you can do a focused aspect scan if you wish.
And that's scrutiny. Right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Plus 28 again.
Yeah, it meets, you pulled to college. So, when you focus aspects on the ship, it appears to be no larger than a raider class, and it is of alien design. This doesn't match any imperial signatures. And aside from that, it seems to be very crudely made. They're not as elegant as what you think maybe an Eldar ship would look like, and they're not, and it's not, well, it is not exactly something orky. It's completely alien to you.
It just looks broken.
How is this thing
Um,
flying?
it's a very, very crude looking ship. All right, so with that, back to the surface, and of course my phone rings again. Hang on.
I return with a bowl of dry cereal, the ultimate backup snack.
Oh wow, there's some pictures here. The Rackle ships look cool.
Mm.
Dude, that is pointy.
Yeah, but they look neat.
Yeah, that's orc level pointy.
But Eldar level sleek.
Yeah, it's Eldar level sleek and Orc level pointy.
It looks like a half-peeled banana.
Well then, Barbara, you cutie, are you willing to assist us with fighting whatever is making this horrible screeching? We have explosives in a ship above, and from the sounds of it, we have attracted some unwanted attention, or at least someone has. There is an alien vessel approaching that does not match anything of at least Eldar design. It has, it would seem, zero radiation shielding. And I do not know about you, but most people do not like to get heavily radiated on their travels.
Yeah,
Bah. All right.
certainly not ours.
Sorry about that. It's dumb. It's dumb. All right. So back to the planet's surface. About this time, Marcus, you could have made it to where they are.
Ah.
Marcus,
Do it.
McCraw, and all of you. I'll just move you. There you go.
So we have a new friend.
As long as we don't explore certain parts of this planet, I believe she won't be that much of a threat to you.
Tell me, does she speak Imperial?
You hear a kind of melodious voice in broken high Gothic. I can lower myself to speak your guttural tongue.
Very well. I am Marcus Urquides, of the Urquides family. Until further notice, we are at this planet for salvaging rights. Now, what are you doing on what is, until further notice, my planet?
I will sigh. Elshan will just sigh and just go, like, just give Marcus this look like you're like you just rush into things headlong like a bull, don't you? But it's just communicating that in a look.
There are more delicate groks than you, Marco, sometimes. We are in the middle of a conversation.
Bottom Broad just looks at you and just starts laughing.
That is the appropriate response. Anyway, as we were saying, it would appear that we have unexpected company on the way. Would you be happy to assist us with this matter? Also, it would very much seem that unexpected company is not limited to this planet's surface. Do you know of ships that have 0 radiation shielding? 0 at all, none.
Is as I feared then, aside from the pathetic human meddling on this planet now, and this is an Eldar, by the way. Human meddling on this planet, the spoilers have come. We don't really have a name for them. We don't track with them very much, but humans call them Rakgol.
I was gonna say, I happen to have. Would they wield anything like this? And I will reach behind onto Tam's little like mount of weapons and then lift the fucking Rakghoul Eviscerator sword. Maybe like this.
I'll actually point to Macraw and say, like.
Bada is just going to look at Macraw, look at Terran, look at Elshian, look at Marcus, look at Anna. You know the obvious on fire psyker, and just go. Terran, you've seen Eldar before. You've never seen an Eldar visibly confused.
Yeah, I mean, I did describe our group as under traitor and very much eclectic.
Money, dear girl, money.
I've met rogue traders before. They're puritanical, arrogant, but
correct.
Right so far.
You are a very strange group indeed. It doesn't matter. If they're here, then this place needs to be sealed. They hunger for warp-touched artifacts.
No, warp-touched artifacts, you say?
Artifacts, you say?
I will translate that as tainted by chaos to Marcus.
Yeah, and I will describe it as psychic bullshit rocks.
You can still make a profit off that.
I would rather not.
I will blink.
I
will blink, very confused and actually super offended when he says he'll make profit off of something that's probably chaos tainted.
Yeah, and I will just look like, are you a fucking idiot, Marcus? Do you know what carrying that kind of thing on a ship would mean?
Yeah, I suppose that'd be a mild inconvenience.
It would be not much of an inconvenience so much as suicide. I take these matters most seriously, but at the very least, I am quite aware of what happens when the forces of chaos climb into a ship through the weaknesses of carrying their own artifacts on board.
Yeah, I will look at Marcus and say,
are we sure
I understand the ecclesiarchy of your church of your emperor doesn't like you already.
Continue.
But I'm fairly certain that those other mechanical people won't like you either after you do something like that.
Very well. We'll determine the nature of these artifacts. If it is chaos, then it will be eliminated promptly. If it is not...
Alright, Winter texted me, he's like, now it is I who have the internet problems.
Is he also on Comcast?
He's probably on even worse than Comcast, which is, not Warner Brothers.
Verizon?
It's,
No, Time Warner.
Time Warner Cable. The only internet worse than Comcast.
Cast.
Yeah. I'll go. Marcus, I would ask you of this one very thing. If we think we're about to walk into any chaos, like, touched artifacts, allow Elshian to look at it first. I would like to obviously put first eyes on it, but I am very much a magnet for the weird when it comes to the touches of demons. She at least would be able to tell you if this is a bad news. Because if you look at it, it might break your small human brain. From a factual standpoint, it is just quite literal.
Should we let the orc look at it?
Actually,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, no
I'm
orc
fairly cer-
ever has fallen to chaos because
That is actually a
both-
fair point. However,
they're both too stupid, and just chaos can offer them literally nothing. They have their own gods, the god of cunning brutality and brutal cunning.
yeah.
And they're
Gorkus
all-
and Morkus. Gork and Mork.
and they are probably warp creatures anyways.
Yeah, no, I'll pause and be like, okay, it would be a fine point to let Macraw handle any such things, but he still would not know what he is looking at. That is part of why they are so fucking safe from the forces of chaos.
You look over at Macron, and he's just drooling at the thought of biting another artifact.
Just tell Macraw to eat it.
Eventually, we'll get something that actually increases his intelligence from eating it.
But surely he would be a less useful orc if his intelligence were increased. No offense, Macraw, but most of your people are at their best when they are being their most stupid.
I'd rather Macraw be cunning than brutal. Or I mean,
Brutus and cunning, yes, I agree.
Well, it does us no good be standing out here chatting. Shall we move inside?
Yes, as aforementioned, we've encountered a Rakgol before. It killed an awful lot of humans before it was taken down.
But we do have 2 pieces of its body currently.
Oh yes, it makes for quite the fantastic sword, I will admit. I will fondly
And
pat the
apparently
Eviscerator.
a very big gun.
And a very big gun on
Probably has
Macraw.
over his shoulder.
It's very loud, which means it's obviously very good. I think Rob might still be muted. Yeah, no, I mean, like, Macraw is actually a very fucking smart orc. He just doesn't have, like, scholastic skills, so all that intelligence is spent on just knowing about guns.
Well, if
Eight
you're
guns, each a plethora of...
Well, but you see, Rob, that's what a cunning orc does, is have high intelligence and not let anyone know. That's how he becomes a boss someday.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways. She's going to switch over to low gothic and look at Marcus. Monk, human, your ship. Do not allow it to engage within boarding actions or close proximity. The radiation will kill your men. And Rakgol, do not equip their ships with longer range weapons. They prefer to get up close. Such is the
Excellent.
brutality of their tactics. And one of the things they'll do, if they're coming here for what I think they're coming here for, then they will try to send landing parties. It is best not to let them land here. A single Rakghoul is a formidable opponent. A horde of them would be impossible for us to hold off.
I will. This is where I'll politely suggest we could likely do something with Marcus's and Ambrosia's permission, and if said artifacts are not, say, binding a creature to this location, we may be able to simply destroy them from orbit, if that would not cause issues for you.
I'm terribly sorry about this. I do not wish to be seen impolite, but I have to take a call.
I had to do the same thing.
No, Marcus is literally saying that as he's doing his comm beat. Stargazer, this is your captain. Could you possibly connect comms, but to His Majesty as well?
At this point, Marcus, you and your sister are admirals, not captains. You're in charge of a fleet, though your sister is much more the admiral one. You're more like the
Commander,
general. Yeah. You very much have more of a rapport with the ground folk. Oh, by the way, did you actually bring ground troops with you? I actually forgot to ask. I don't remember.
I have a few minions.
All right, hang on. Let me just.
I go nowhere without an entourage.
What'd you say, Mercendi?
I actually think last time there was an explicit decision not to bring any minions.
Was there?
Yes, we were of the
For
opinion.
exploration.
Yeah, we were of the
Oh, yeah.
opinion that bringing more people would actually just make us not only more obvious, more of a target, but more fragile human brains is more like alien fuckery available.
True, true. Sister,
We are
can you-
mookless.
True. Sister, can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
Oh. Slight update upon our guests that are approaching you. It is apparently something called a rack goal ship. They like to close within knife fighting ranges and engage in boarding actions. Please see to it that you that you destroy that ship before they even have a chance to harm His Majesty.
I had already intended as much, brother.
I wish for a grand light show.
Perhaps we'll hold off. Let him get a little closer.
I sought to report.
All right. So,
So are we walking? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
all right. Very well. We must move quickly and seal this place so that the creatures do not gain entrance.
McCraw,
Yeah.
shut this door behind us.
All right. So I'm just going to. I assume this is on like your walk back, so I'm just going to map in background. That. All right. So, and with that, you guys enter the Maze City with Badabra as your guide.
Wonderful.
Don't worry, Macraw. I'm certain we'll find a few things to shoot at.
Explode loudly, violently.
He tears up slightly.
Say, Badabra, I believe you would, you mentioned that you are part of guarding this location. Under whose aegis?
I was not sent here to guard, merely to wall it up. We have kept watch over this place for a long time. Hello?
Cheryl.
Okay.
I suppose then the question is, who is we in this situation?
I am a pathfinder of Craftworld K-lore.
Anti-chaos craft world?
I will nod that they are very.
Right. I am less familiar with the craft worlds, I admit. But fair enough, I did not know that the craft world would involve itself explicitly with a crystalline planet in the aura of a dying sun. Still seems rather strange to me.
These creatures were dangerous in their time, and even now leave behind artifacts best left either untouched or at the very least unspoiled by creatures such as the Rakghoul who are closing up on us.
I did at this point. I want to bring this up. I will suggest that since we are much faster, I will ask if the equipment at the camp was still functional, and if so, then perhaps Marcus and the others who are slower, it might be advantageous for them to take the little APC.
Do you want to go up and see if the APC works?
We might as well take a peep. Sounds like a good idea.
Because you guys basically ran past the
The camp
Yeah.
didn't
Yep,
do anything.
but you guys ran past the camp, but now it's over to space, and then we can go on to
Yeah.
looting the camp.
Yeah,
but
we'll make sure of that part. We don't want to just like then get like map bumped into the middle of the Crystal City.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
brought it up now.
well, good thing you did.
Yep.
All right, so now we're going into to the people in space. All right.
The final frontier. This is the voyage of something.
All right,
something.
so
His
the
Majesty's
Starship Enterprise, it's a
Majesties.
5-year mission. Yeah, I can do the entire thing, but let's not. All right, so because I wasn't able to see find any good Rackle ship things, how I'm gonna do this? So this is forward, this is back, this is starboard, and this is forward, or vice versa. So basically the way that the ship is facing this way, basically this is the prow. Wasn't able to find a...
Just move it with an arrow on top of it like that, and then it will show the facing at all times.
That's going to make life a lot easier for all of us, I think.
Anyways, I just put the ship on here to represent they're eventually going to be here. These VUs are accurate. They're still very, very much out of range. I just didn't want to have a blank map with stars on you, with you guys just sitting there. So, what do?
Well, I reckon we might prepare, because at this point, running into them is inevitable.
Mm-hmm. You have been alerted that Rackle you have the advantage in range, basically, and size. The Rackle ship is a raider. You guys are a cruiser. This doesn't seem to be dissuading them any. They're still coming at you at full burn.
That usually doesn't bode well.
I mean, the Rackle, man. Rackle.
Rackul.
Rackles, where? No, Terrace, no!
Thoughts, Roland?
See, what I'm thinking is we should just aim straight ahead of them and then just try to make a
My personal
Quick
thoughts,
flag.
Sandy, is that what you're asking?
Roland, not Remy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
we could try to just flank them the way they're trying to just ram us, by the looks of it.
Yes. Very good. And we can hit them with our broadsides when they come into range.
So, what kind of maneuver would you like to do to get into it? You can adjust speed, go fast. You can... I don't think you need to adjust bearing, because you did that last time. You came to a new heading, heading straight for him. What else? And nope, you don't need evasive maneuvers, so... Yeah, I'll just, adjust speed. Do you want to go faster?
Yeah, faster is good. So
All right, so
Give
you
him a
want to...
second to do her super duper nerd power to make you better at everything you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you want to close in far before they can get into range to launch any attacks against your ground crew, is what I'm hearing.
And I'll free action to extra inspire you, so you'll have a +20 to whatever test you end up having to make of.
Okay. So we're going to go straight in a kind of angle, so they won't at least see it coming right ahead.
The way it works is that we will have to move forwards a bit, and then we can turn up to 45 degrees.
So this is just a void ship
And
check.
we have like a what maneuver are you attempting?
Just adjusting the speed.
Okay.
Quick and dirty, but it works. I just posted something in the Discord.
Alright, if you want us to go faster, then let's first redirect power from the broadsides to the engines and increase our speed from 6 to 11. And then you can do your adjust speed test to go even faster if you like.
So the modifier is plus 20.
Yep, plus maneuver of 23. You didn't include... Oh, no, you did. Yeah.
So that's 4 degrees of success. So that's
5 degrees of
Yeah.
success around it.
Yep. So that's perfectly 11.
Yeah. Well, we're actually 11 because of redistributing power. We can actually move up to... We can actually move 16.
So if I could move this,
Right. Hang on. I was like, I knew I forgot something. Oh yeah, you guys have a proper Void Master now. All right. Let me just give control over. So add control. Come on. There we go.
there we
you
go. So let's see. I have to move at a 45-degree angle.
No, you have to move forwards first, then you can turn 45 degrees.
Boop. And we'll turn it a little bit down.
All right, and is that your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty then. So, whoop. Rather than put you guys somewhere else, you guys are now in the camp. Bada Bra is waiting impatiently by the entrance right here. What do you guys want to do?
So exactly is in here if you know.
You cut out quite a bit there. I didn't catch
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
What
it.
exactly
If
is-
in there, if you no.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds clear now.
All right.
I'll head
Okay.
over to the APC and see if it works.
Yep. This appears to be the way you're looking at it. It appears to be old, trashed, and like just plain abandoned.
Perfect.
Is there anything inside it of value?
No, not really.
Can McCraw make it work?
So, what exactly is here, if you know? I really doubt that they'd just leave a craft world or such as this.
Bottom Raw stares at you.
I could glass this planet at my own word. Please, if you would at least attempt to engage in conversation.
I glance along at Bladderbrow and just shrug. He is not the most in charge one of the two Quides twins, but it is true he can be quite belligerent and probably glasses entirely out of spite.
In Eldar, I'll say quietly to Badabra, he can also be quite entertaining. It's sort of fun to watch these monkeys do their primitive things every once in a while.
I will try really hard not to grin.
The aliens that lived here long ago, before they vanished from the galaxy without a trace, were expert craftsmen, and they left behind different artifacts.
So you'll have to make it sound less like some kind of monetary operation, or he won't let it go.
What kind of craftsman, if you don't mind me asking?
Shit ones.
Hang on. Secret gem things, woo!
Gotta roll all damn things.
Do the pure cultist texts say anything about how heresy it is to make AI?
How much heresy is this? That's probably like a big sliding pie chart.
Yeah, how heresy is AI?
Super tech heresy.
According to the pure form cultists as well.
I mean, the
Because-
Pure Cultists hate everything technology because they're cunts.
Exactly. I'm just hoping it mentions how AI is heresy, because then I'll just say, mention something about like artificial intelligence. Apparently, they think it's heresy.
They created, they were a race gifted in practical applications of the warp and made many things. Perhaps it was their end.
Interesting. Now, in dealing with the... I say in dealing with the warp, would that be denizens therein, or using the pure immaterium itself, such as a warp drive?
Both, as far as I know. Yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking dorks taking the word AI. What a bunch
Abominable
of fucking dorks.
Because of because the what are they called? The Iron Men? What were they called? Men of Iron.
Yeah, Men of
the
Iron.
Men of Iron ruined everything for everyone.
Yeah.
I'll
Those
give you a big
Menastone
shock. I don't know what
ones
the fuck that is.
The Men of Gold and Silver were actually pretty good, though.
I don't know what that is either.
Stone.
Long time ago, during the Dark Age of Technology, which is what they called it, but before the Emperor, before the Imperium, humans were at like their most technologically advanced and made a race of AI war machines to go and conquer for them. These were known as the Men of Iron. They then rebelled Terminator style and killed a bunch of people, so the Emperor said no more AI. And no, Bob, there's nothing salvageable about this.
Okay, never mind.
You could pull a Luda boy, take a piece of metal, and hide under it.
That's
That's about it.
okay. I was trying to see if I could get it started or something like
Nope, you only know what I told you.
that. Okay.
Interesting.
All right, so that's all you guys want to do? Just look at the APC?
I'll check the tents.
Alrighty then. Perception.
I'm gonna flirt with Bada Bra instead of go help them. Because I can. Because that's how I roll.
I'm blind.
Bada Ra looks at you cautiously, but doesn't make any move. You know, she. You get the feeling from her that she hasn't really seen many dark.
I was gonna
Elves
say,
before,
like,
she just
surely,
knows about it.
yeah, not only has she not seen many Dark Elder, but if she's been on this fucking shithole for a really long time, then she's gotta have cabin fever like crazy.
Well, no. If you ask her, she'll tell you that she's only been here for a few hours.
Oh, okay.
I assume
Regardless
that was
is-
one of the things you asked her.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if she has a way off the planet, because she could have just been posted here permanently, Exodite style.
No, I was sent here and to perform a task. I had just gotten here when your ship came in orbit.
Yes, and I flirt really good.
Hang on, before we get to that, McCraw. You're wandering around, you know, poking and prodding, doing your Luda boy brothers proud. When you kind of kick over some, like a pile of bones that seems to have died in an agonizing position, you find a data pad.
Ooh.
What is it?
Info thingy.
What is it, boy?
What is it? And you just
I actually
have to-
started. Yeah.
I'll roll signitions
I was about
here.
to say it's like a dog. You have to go look over at McCraw and you see him like gnawing on a data pad.
Bring it here, McCraw.
I'll roll signitions here. 'Cause
He is
as
terrible
Soon
at
as you
the
said data
newspaper.
pad, I started getting suspicious.
I as well too.
I was gonna say, McCraw totally actually can interact with a data pad and read it, pretending not to know what it says.
Yep.
What is Marcus's intelligence score?
Enough.
Oh no! I'm curious. Is McCraw actually smarter than Marcus?
I own a ship.
That's not what I asked. What is Marcus's
I
intelligence
mean,
score?
it's a good chance it's higher than mine. Very good.
I
chance.
don't know. Go on.
No, I have a pretty good.
Yeah, what
idea.
is Marcus's
My
intelligence
God,
there, Remiel?
More
Is
intelligent.
Macraw smarter than Marcus?
He is.
Yes, I knew Remy was saying it out loud for a reason. I knew it.
I have the ability to look it up. Marcus is just above.
This might be
average
too
at
complicated for Marcus to understand.
Marcus is just above average at 35, and McCraw has a 45.
Nice, he is actually smarter than most of us. Smarter than me.
I'm one intelligence higher than he is. One. Yes, slightly more intelligent than you are.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Well, I'm glad you beat
Wait, is Elshian the only
Wow.
one smarter than the orc?
Wow. Oh shit, that's funny.
Wait, what's the orc's intelligence?
45.
45.
Oh, he matches me.
Oh my god!
Two psychers are
They're
the
the only people, and they need therein.
Other
Macron
than
doesn't even need his
Deborah.
intelligence. He's just way fucking smarter than
I
them.
barely need my intelligence. You kidding?
It's amazing. Holy shit.
I mean, stats for willpower.
I mean, I feel
Macron.
retarded now knowing that, but
McCraw, give me Give me the data pad. And try to see if you can get that APC working.
Before that, did our rolls get anything?
Oh, there's instance.
Yeah, your Cynicians picks up nothing from the datapad.
Okay.
I inspired McCraw to get that damn thing working.
Don't think that's gonna work.
Then salvage something useful.
Hey, maybe there's still a big gun stuck to it.
I don't think they stick guns to data pads.
No, the APC.
Maybe an orc will.
The APC.
I look at her knowingly. I'm teasing.
I pause again. It has been a long day.
Okay, is there anything even remotely salvageable? I literally just spent several minutes talking to Stray. Most of that was literally being informed. Okay, what's destroyed? It's like the inside. There's nothing here.
Stuff like that, I really don't get why you don't just ask around.
I didn't either. It was just whispered to me, so I whispered it back.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, also I'm streaming. Please, if you're able to do so without totally fucking shit up, just say it out loud so that there are more people observing than just Rob.
Yeah,
well, it's a lot more fun to hear. I kind of thought Bob would come back and in his orky voice tell you about how banged up it was, because it was going to be a lot funnier if he did it as an orc. Because I love it when Bob does orc things. But okay.
Yeah.
We can't always guarantee on it just be getting an orc response so much as just a whisper back in case it's a sneaker again.
It did.
Yeah, there was no orky things about it. He just asked if it was salvageable, and then I told him some information about it, and then I wanted him to tell you guys about it.
I was when I found the found the data pad. But
did you open all the crates then, or?
I think I was just thumbing around when I bumped into the.
I'm sort of surprised because they look like weapon crates and it's an orc. Does the thought cross McCraw's mind and then he just books it back to those crates? Wait a second.
What is on the data?
Believer, I'm just asked what's on the data pad, which is a good question because I also said that I was gonna thumb through the data pad before handing it over.
Man, it's almost as if it's sitting here for 50 years or so. It seems like it's out of battery.
Quick, plug it into a gun. Your batteries are cross-compatible, yes? Everything runs on micro USBs these days.
That's actually an excellent question. Can I hook this thing up to one of my extra charge packs and see if I can get it running? Trey?
No. Yeah, you can. You can try to plug it in and boot it back up. Also, McCraw, when you were wandering around, you noticed that some of these skeletons seem to have been armored. And oh wait, is that a gun?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. War. Where's the gun?
You find several people in people that looked, who to have died in defensive positions. You find plenty of people that just look like, they were just normal mooks, but you find about 5 or 6 people in full carapace armor, and you find, weird looking Hume las guns that seem to be plugged into a backpack.
Oh, but they don't make noise.
Well, it's still a shame to leave these weapons lying around.
Also,
make sure they come to a good home.
I suppose this is when I'll try opening some of the crates, I guess.
All right, so In the crates, you find like really old equipment. In one of the crates, you find like more of those microfilament grenade, no, not microfilament grenades, but the geode grenades, and in some of them, you find strange artifacts of the Agarian Dominion that you guys have just seen before, like weird, black balls with spikes. You have no idea what they do. Stuff like that, and you find like very much spoiled food stores.
I'm actually, they wouldn't even smell at this point. I was gonna say I'm glad I'm in a void suit, and then I was like, no, they wouldn't even smell at this point. I guess I'll roll. Is there something to roll to see if it's dangerous to even pick up one of these black spiky things you said?
You guys have a couple of them on. Your what's his name? Argus is looking at them right now. No, not Argus. He's a janitor. Your Beep Boop.
The orb.
Yep. Well, not just the orb. There were a bunch of other artifacts that you guys took off of Agaria Epsilon.
Yeah.
Because you're on Omega right now.
Yeah, and that's we've got this cute sword, the razor sharp quality on it.
I guess I'll snag some of those spiky black things and then 2 or 3 of them.
Swish. Jeez, if I swing it all out, it's nearly 100 hit chance on a sword. That's quite nice.
Sweet. Well, yeah, these boxes mostly seem filled with provisions, but Bob, you can add to the stuff you have if you want to like start throwing it all in a big burlap sack that I assume that all orcs carry around. You can add about 7 pieces of. Some were shielded by the elements, so about 4 sets of the common quality carapace armor, about 3 sets of poor quality carapace armor, and about 5 hellguns.
Do we have a loot handout?
Yeah, we should all have. Yeah, that'd be
I do
handy
not
if
know.
we have access to a loot sheet.
No, you don't. Hang on, let me do that for you.
That'd be pretty great if we did.
Handout. All players. Save changes.
Okay, I don't know what about them.
You've given us access, but I do not appear to be able to edit it. Oh, wait, no. Yep, no, I still can't actually edit it, though.
Nope, still can't edit.
Why?
We know that it exists.
It says can be edited by all players, but it won't work. Let me undo and save it again. Try now.
Yes, indeed. I'm totally going to put a picture in it. Let's put a picture in it. Let's see here. What's a good loot picture? I have that power. I can do this thing.
Probably for an orc, since it's all about looting.
Of course. I could put in that picture though of a bouncy towel, just because everything is great with bouncy towel.
That's a good one.
That is a great one, but no, I've got loot pictures. I'm sure the Wizizu. Aren't you in my background section? I have a folder that's all just flat ass images that I put in these things. Dare you betray me like this?
Alright,
so what is it?
Yeah, that's good.
You find 4 sets of carapace armor. You find 3 sets of poor quality carapace armor, and you find 5 hellguns.
Excellent.
Marcus.
Hellguns, that's Laz, right?
And
Yes,
3
they're hot
hellguns?
shots.
Hot shots. Hellgun is hot shot.
Say 3 or 4 hellguns.
I said 5.
4.
5 hellguns, 4 pieces of common quality carapace armor, and 3 pieces of poor. 3 sets, anyways.
Best quality like carapace.
Common quality.
Anyways, Marcus.
Hmm.
The data pad it's flicked on. It appears to be a journal of just what appears to be an what's this guy's name? Hang on. Adept Zafar.
Dear Diary. Oh my god. Did you see Jessica? She's so fucking cute.
Like, yeah.
This person appeared to have been an experienced xenoarchaeologist. Most of the notes are just about she has fallen into work with someone by the name of Lyris. He decided that a good chance for profit would be to go to the Agarian Dominion and try to make profit through cold trade under the nose of Caligos Winterscale. And that following off of the premise that the biggest is the most important, they came here.
Interesting.
She begins to write some notes of how the longer they're here, the more the Lyris seems to be getting more itinerant with the crew, a little bit more angry, and apparently his right-hand man Stalin, not Stalin, but Stahl and him were having it out, and then it just keeps going on about different discoveries, about what she's found out about the geode grenades, about the different uses that she postulates the geodes might be used in. And then in one curious entry, she says that she heard a crackle from the north, followed by a harsh human scream. And then the next few notes over the days are talking about how Stahl and Lyris seem to have been missing. And then notes start to get more fragmented. Slowly but surely, she starts talking about. It seems to get more paranoid. She keeps whispering about the indentured servants have started to go missing. Their guards have been keeping a tighter watch, but just last night, one of them didn't report in for duty and was found torn apart about 50 meters from the campsite. And then the last entry is about how that morning they had gone. The morning entry said, we're going into the Maze City. We're going to try to grab as much as we can and leave before this place claims us all. And then the last entry is simply says, Stahl is alive, Stahl is coming. And that's the end.
You are right about one thing. There is something in there corrupting. Whether or not it is actually the Dark Powers is up to another question. There may still be something in here that motions to the bodies. Whatever tore these poor men apart is still here. Looking deeper in.
Oh, I have been itching for a fight.
McCraw!
McCraw pops out of a box like Jack in the Box.
Are you up for killing somebody by the name of Stahl?
One name's good as another.
Actually, in the journals, does it give an accurate list of how many people should be here?
There should be a full contingent of about 75 people.
And we only found like 3 bodies?
You found about a dozen.
Yeah, so there's like 50 people missing from here at least.
You also have found no starship here either.
We have to be on. We must be on our guard.
Does the journal list a name of the starship that should be here?
Nope. Merely that she charted passage with someone who liked to call himself Overseer Lyris.
Who's likely dead?
Nah, he's fine.
Probably A-OK. I hit refresh on roll 20 and it dumped me into only wire because I looked into it previously for a thing. It's just like, what the shit? Fuck the... Oh, right. Like, those all look like adorable kitties for my game.
Alright. Now then. What you guys gonna do?
Onwards to great adventure and killing some fucking monster things, especially if they're psychic chaos monsters. Fucking heck the shit out of that up.
Form up.
I guess
It's
I'll get one quick look through the tents again. If there's nothing here, then leave.
And not much more, no.
Form up, everyone. We're going in deeper. What we're looking for is deeper in here. Also, what may still be this stall. Assume hostilities. Greet it with extreme prejudice.
Marcus, if I did not go into every building assuming it was full of hostilities and extreme prejudice, then I would be doing myself a dishonesty.
Well, then that's good. Then you're doing what I still keep you around for.
I like just deep sigh. Of course.
I'll lean to Marcus and say quietly, if she didn't already do that, she wouldn't have reached adulthood as a Dark Eldar.
Perhaps you would like me to go a measure ahead of you, for I am far harder to spot than yourself.
Yes, I prefer that. McCraw.
Well, we're all pretty hard to spot right now.
This is true. Wait, how long does your fucking invisibility shit work for? And did you pull Bada Bra into it?
Concentration. It's just as basically as long as I don't cast something else or use another ability.
Are you able to bring Bada Bra into it then, so we're able to all move invisibly?
I think I'd probably have to.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I think you have to reactivate it then if you wanted to do that. Because
I
also
mean-
we would have to re-hide anyway because we had to
Yeah.
reveal ourselves to talk to her.
Yeah.
If you want to give it a go, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah, it's just with the unit, yeah.
Damn it. Oh well.
Actually, I probably would have had to drop it because it would have been a pain in the ass for Badabra. As in, every time somebody walked out of sight when they got
They just be invisible again, like, oh fuck my eyes.
Yeah, it'd be hard for them to it'd be hard for her to concentrate on them.
I necessarily see this as a problem.
Okay, so you guys are going to enter the maze city, and you are going to be. You get the feeling the Bada Bra is going somewhere specifically. Do you follow her, or do you try to take your own path?
Following her seems like a good move if she knows that she's headed towards where the evil chaos bullshittery is.
It's small. The range is much smaller on this time around, but it still gets all of it.
So,
Okay.
your journey is going to take quite a while down into the depths of this very large maze city. Almost as long as it takes for Space Battle.
Space combat!
Alright, I moved you guys all the way to the right because it's time for proper Space Battle.
Space Void.
Alright, I already forgot what it is for initiative for Starship. Isn't it 1d10 plus maneuverability?
Detection, I thought.
Detection? Really?
1d10 and the ship's detection bonus.
Ah, Okay.
Holy shit, I just got
Uh,
linked fucking dance steps.
What?
What?
Sorry, do they have 120 detection?
Nice.
I can't actually
Mhm.
capture how amazing all of this is in one viewing. I have to keep looking over it.
Like, Stray, its detection bonus as in the tens digit. So,
Well,
Their yeah, this is actually their thing. I'm looking at their detection. It's kind of bad.
This guy looks like he's growing out of the other dude's shoulder.
Yeah.
but kind of bad. 120. These are different things.
Their detection is +12.
Then yeah, their initiative is D10 plus 1.
Ah, right. Sorry. I'm spacing out.
Ha ha ha, Badantesh.
Sorry, I
What?
was
Space
just
now.
pressing the button to actually put us on turn, but used your D10 revolver.
Oh, if I'd had control of the Majesty's sheet, I'd have renamed it from His Majesty's Stern Gaze to His Majesty's Golden Cock again. Oh well.
I think the shirt, like I said earlier, I think the third ship should be named Titan Uranus.
It is a great ship name.
That is a great name for a battleship.
So I'll start turn off
The
this
Gloriana
firing
class.
of the crew.
Our Gloriana class.
I mean, it's also the Chloe at Acre.
That or it's one of ours, sir, or no ship, sir.
Oh, it's the ship, no ship, sir. Yeah. We've got no ship, sir, on the radar. Really?
Yeah.
Great. We got it's a big one, sir, is also a great one.
How about this? We get a ship and just plate it completely in gold, and have a shitload of guns and just call it the Refuge in Audacity.
Or Your Mama, a classic. Oh, we've got Your Mama on the comms.
Your mama's so fat that she's.
Your Mama is performing evasive maneuvers.
Your mom is so fat it takes her 3 VU to dinner.
No. If we ever do get a universe class mass conveyor, it will be called Yo Mama.
Yes.
It requires an entire solar system just to turn.
And everyone in the solar system can hear beep, beep, beep as it backs up.
But sir, your mama takes so long to dinner.
So I'm afraid we're having interference communicating with Your Mama.
Oh,
got too real.
Came up with a good one. Magnus came up with, if you're going to name a ship, you should name it, it's one of ours, sir.
Yeah, it's one of ours, sir. It's so good.
It's one of ours, sir. It's on the radar. This?
Because just think about it. In space combat, if rounds are like 7 seconds long, you just bought yourself 4 seconds before the captain of the other ship realizes
Around
what
is
happened.
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
very different
Which
in
is
space.
why this is happening while you guys are going down into the depths. Because
Going
remember, this
down.
is a maze city. This probably would only take you like if you went as a crow flies, this trip would take you maybe like 10 minutes. But you're in a maze city, bro.
Yeah, actually, that's where I'll mention. Why don't we just take the shortcut back and point out that other path that we took to get down there and skip the entire city before?
You didn't skip the entire city. You skipped like the main portion to get to this portion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We skipped the initial, find the entrance journey.
So, anyways.
So that's maneuverability, which is 23.
Which one are you using?
Adjusting bearings.
That is also a pretty great ship name. Never mind, comma, it's just a glitch.
Yes.
You did have a plus 10 there, and I would actually have plus 20 because of how far away we are. So.
Oh yeah, so that's still
You inspired?
1 degree of success.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then move as you will.
Open Fire is also a great ship name. Holy shit! Who's that on our radars? Open Fire!
Red. I declare mutiny.
That would ensure that they always open fire first at you.
Yeah, I was gonna actually, yeah, there are a lot of issues with being named Open Fire.
I declare mutiny is much better.
Yes.
I mean, if that's the whole point, is to start a war, that's a great way.
It is.
So, I think that's us done now.
Yeah, I don't think we're in range.
No, we have to be within 18 squares before we can even start shooting.
I forget, did
You
His
have-
Majesties have
you have
mines?
Do you have the swarm of angry bees yet?
No, I can start. I'll start spewing some ships next turn. Some fighters next turn, I guess.
All right, what are they gonna do? All right, so they're going to try something. Oh my god, they failed at trying something. Alright, so when I fail this...
uh,
what are you guys doing? Alright. Anyways. So, if you fail on... I can't see where the thing is for failing adjust speed and bearing.
Yes, a ship simply called Heresy. It is full.
Heresy.
It is literally the
What's on
flying
the
tortilla.
What's on the
It's
odds
literally-
for heresy?
It is literally just the fucking Tortuga.
What do you see on the aspect, sir? Heresy.
I
No. You have one called heresy and another called so much heresy.
Alright, enough.
think they are just forced to stick with the default move action string.
Alright then, so they're going to move, how far can they move? Actually, and maneuverability, alright. So they're going to move up here, and is that their full action? I don't think that's a full action thing. Oops, alright.
have they done any Auspex shit
Okay,
of their
no,
own?
this is
That
a-
seems like a thing they could do.
Yeah, there's a move. Yeah, there's a maneuver action. Hang on. They already did something when they came in. That was just stuff they were doing off screen. All right. So after it comes in, firing its weapons. Nope. All right. So failed in its maneuver action. So it's just going to keep plodding forward. So, all right.
Okay. We're going full speed ahead, so that's maneuverability. If the admiral would be so nice to help me in command.
What do you want to try to do? That's the question.
Well, we're still far away, so we could just try to enter the range so we can shoot at them.
We would have to move 15 for that. Sure. Let's move power from the broadsides to the engines. We'll boost our base speed to 11. And then I will free action inspire you and command test. There we are. You have a plus 20.
Okay. So that's 43.
So you can move us up to 19.
Yep. Just tell me when you want to stop.
Yeah, move up to here and then turn. This way.
Boop.
Oh, now. We've moved power from the broadsides, but we are in range to attempt a lance shot. Well, we're actually at double range, but it's just a -10. Crew rating is 30, we've got a -10 and a +10. So,
You did it.
yep. Unfortunately, that's I'm going to spend a fate point, make that 3 degrees of success.
Okay. So
That means we get 2 hits.
Shoot it.
so you go through their void shields.
Yep. And it's a critical hit.
Oh my. All right. So you go through the first shot slams against their void shields and is absorbed, but your second shot will go through.
Yep. And this ignores their.
And that's fucking teamwork.
Shush. It ignores their what?
Armor because it's a
Oh.
lance strike.
Oh, right. Give me that damage. All right, solid hit.
Yep. And the critical hit, if you want to roll a d5 for this?
D5?
Yep.
All right, what's a 2 on the ship critical hit?
Internal damage. We select a component that we know of that is not the bridge or plasma/warp drives. The component is damaged.
Life support.
All right. So, what do you do? Yeah, you've scanned this pretty good, so you know where their void shield array is. You can't target their drives, correct?
Correct. Can't do
Alright.
either type of drive or the bridge.
All right, and you know where it looks like that. You know, you scanned real good. How many degrees of success was that? That was like 10. So you know where any sensible species would put their life support. There's also where it looks like there'd be like like a lot of what do you call it, like crew quarters, and you might be able to target the position that they use to navigate.
I'll be honest. I heard void shield generator. I will just damage the void shield generator.
Okay, void shields are damaged. What's a good thing for that? You know what? I'm gonna put a little no void shields for you. None. All right, I think that'll be your turn. All right, movement is maneuverability, right? I think so. All right, so they're going to try to adjust speed and course again. Hey, they do a thing.
What did he damage?
They did. Who damaged? His Majesty's? His Majesty's damaged the void shields. All right, so they did a thing. So they're gonna adjust speed and bearing. So they did a full speed value and may make a turn after moving one less than its view. So it's gonna go, and then it's gonna. Oh no! I left it behind. Little arrow, no. And then turn it like that, and then it's going to go up. And little arrow's coming with them and turning with them too. Blip. There we go. His Majesty.
Hold us slow and steady now, Roland.
Okay.
We're almost in optimal range. I'll just give you a +10 this time. I'll save the other +10 for shooting.
Okay. So, how far do you want me to move?
If you just move 3 forwards and then turn, we're actually in ideal range.
Okay.
If you do like the adjust speed action, as long as you get at least 1 DOS, we can get that.
I mean, that's 1 DOS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, not on the other way. We want to be pointing downwards now, I think. Yeah, there we are. That's giving us our broadside. Very dandy, and it's in range.
Yep.
Right. The laser, the starboard laser broadside. I'll start with that. 13 plus 10. Fate buy-in.
Okie dokie.
So that's 1 hit.
This is reduced by armor?
Yep.
Alrighty. And is that your turn?
No, there's also the lance shot.
Oh,
This
right.
Free action inspire on. So that's 3 degrees of success. That's 2 hits.
Nice.
It's also a critical hit, so
This poor little raider trying to go up against a cruiser.
His first mistake was going up against His Majesty.
so this is ignoring armor. First shot, second shot.
And do me a D5 for crit.
Oh,
Yep.
What system shall we fuck up off?
Well, something tells me their life supports would be kind of
Pointless.
funny to watch, to see them, or at least knock a giant hole in their hull.
Sounds good. So yeah, straight we're murdering their marriage council.
Okay. We'll do. Oh no, not on life support. All right, you shitty little raider. Let's see. What do you want to do? Come on. All right. All right. Well, you're almost dead, so it would make sense that you try to do this. You do not, in fact, perform evasive maneuvers. So you keep going this way. 1, 2, 3. And hey, look, you're actually in range for the. I didn't even realize when I was looking at the stat block how short a range their friggin' the Keel Howler cannons are. They have a range of 4. All right. So with the Howler cannon, this. Have less shells to overwhelm targets with sheer volume. Each additional degree of success on the ballistic skill test results in 2 additional hits instead of 1.
So it's essentially a storm gun.
Yeah, it's the the Howler cannon that Macraw has.
Yeah.
That but bigger.
Oh, okay.
All right. So how many hits is this? This is with 15. That was a minus 10. So oh, okay. So this is only 4 hits, I think. Yep.
Okay.
So the first 2 hits are intercepted by void shields, thankfully.
Yeah, you say that, but look how piddling damage these things do.
Okay, so
Oh wait, that's 5. Yeah. There we go.
wait, how many?
They got 5 degrees of success. Well, no, 3 degrees of success, and for every degree of success, it counts as hitting you twice.
Okay, so it's so
So the first one,
two are ignored.
each additional
Second,
degree of success on the ballistic skill test
third,
results in 2 additional hits instead of 1. So, did I?
Oh, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5.
I did roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that.
We have actually taken some losses, people.
Oh no.
Bastards.
All right, I think that's the end of their turn.
Must punish them for this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just turn the ship a bit so you can aim better.
Very good. You do have to adjust speed maneuver if you want us to stay still. I'll inspire and stuff.
Okay. Just speed.
That's 3 dots, so yeah, you can actually stay still.
Boop.
So... Let's start with Lance. I'll put both my bonuses into that. Fate reroll. Well, that is now all of my fate points spent, unfortunately.
Your lances go skittering off over its hull.
What is this? Mez spending all of her fate points in a session immediately?
I mean, I am kind of expecting this to be pretty near the end of my bet in this session. So.
Fair.
And broadsides. 2 broadside hits.
Cool. Okay, so the first one takes him down like that, and then your second one, yep, this takes him. All right, so what's -4? God damn it, that was the other thing. Space critical effects table I need to put in there.
Thrusters damaged. The ship's maneuvering thrusters are smashed, vomiting, or randomly from leaking fuel. Roll 1d10. On a 1 to 7, the ship can still maneuver, albeit slowly. Reduce the ship's maneuverability bonus by -20.
Alrighty.
And it is crippled, so it has a -10, a further -10 penalty to maneuverability and detection. Its speed is halved, and its weapon component strength is halved.
Alright, so it doesn't want to drift out, because the speed it's going, it doesn't want to drift out of firing range, because 1 more square away won't be able to shoot at you. So it's going to try at a minus, what is it, 20?
-30.
-30, alright. Alright guys, so you're gonna have some fun over here. As you team rocket into the distance. I'm just going to say that you have to take, with a 100, you have to take all 6 of your movement going this way. Good job. That's what you get for rolling 100. They got 1 little shot in on you guys, rolled 100, and now are just flying off somewhere else now, and they are extremely out of range for their howler cannons.
Maybe they just decided we're going to attack the planet now.
No, the planet's that way.
Oh, is it the hut?
Yeah.
No one knows how to press the red button no more.
So, General Command Test Inspire.
I probably won't need it since if I'm move 6, we're in perfect range.
Yeah, that sounds. Hoff,
Yeah.
do you remember to actually measure?
Yeah, I counted.
Since, well, Stray is using, like, 3.5 style diagonals. So you've just moved us 9 instead of 6. Should actually be here.
Oop.
Alright, so again, I will try the logs. It's getting both bonuses. There we go.
Hey. Let's see how much you blow up the wreck goal.
So ignoring its shitty armor.
Mm-hmm. Minus 22.
Okay. A succession of powerful blows and explosions rip through the ship, causing horrendous damage. Roll 1d10. Let's see, a 7. On a 1 to 7, the ship is hulked. Catastrophic damage leaves the ship a drifting, smouldering wreck. Uncontrollable fires burn in some compartments, others are open to space, and the rest are choked with the dead and dying. For each compartment, roll a d10. On a 1 to 2, it's miraculously untouched but unpowered. 3 to 7, it's depressurized and damaged. On an 8 to 10, it's completely destroyed with all crew inside killed. Reduce crew population to 1d10.
All right. So on what to what, you said for each compartment roll a d10. So
Completely destroyed.
what's the 9? Okay. All right. Warp drive's destroyed. The warp charms are depressurized and damaged. The fission pulse drive is miraculously untouched. The single void shield array is completely destroyed. The clutch master's bridge is pressurized and damaged. As with the Rackle fume sustainer, the Brood Warren is miraculously untouched but unpowered, and the Xenos Void Watcher is completely destroyed.
And its crew population is reduced to 1d10 if it's even still that high.
Crew population, yeah. Yep. What little remains are all huddled in the Brood Warren, and I'm guessing that you guys aren't going to exactly board up and help them shoal up their ship.
Yeah, probably not.
So they're going to die horribly in space. Oh, okay. So I don't really need you to make rolls for this because this is out of combat. You guys keep pumping lance and laser batteries into it until there is nothing but detritus floating through the outer parts of the system. All right. You have defeated the Rakgol Raider. And we will catch up with what's going to happen over here in the abandoned cap after I come back from using the restroom.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
BRB.
Mhm.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll actually have more space combats with everyone on board the ship able to do things. It's- rather than just two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Blue.
Hey Lou, we just waited on straight return. Yeah, it was an interesting view, and in the meantime, learning about Ratgol. This is a good thing that I did not board you, because it sounds like you probably would have gotten geeked by techno shamans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not to mention they're all a walking radiation hazard, every single one of them.
I mean that too, but yeah, it's like quite literally. I was like, so what would they possibly go
Fair,
up against?
A ship that size would only have one techno shaman.
I guess, but at the same time, they were literally going to accomplish this thing here.
Doing
Yeah.
what?
But they are also like the serious high up leaders of their society.
Yeah. Some fucking dope ass psycho powers as well.
And the more people they kill, the stronger they get.
I mean, the same could be said of me as well. In like real life.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Yours
That
isn't
can
as
only
direct
be one.
correlation.
Fair.
Some of the fear rating stuff is fucking awesome.
Fear rating is a real pain in the ass because it can be a massive cock block if you whiff your rolls to defend against it.
That's why I took Terrify. I'm like, I experienced fear for the first time when it like in game when I was in Only War and I threw up in my helmet and fell forward.
Yep. You
Think
did
I'm gonna
indeed
take
puke your
Terrify. It's
helmet.
like, yep.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to take. That's why I took it.
I didn't take any defenses against fear myself, but then I'm jaded, so for the most part I'm okay. Not just jaded, I've got alien brain.
Also, if I'm with you guys, I automatically get a reroll against fear because of my iron discipline.
Yep.
Also, NPC nukes around me are completely immune to it.
Nice.
Into the jaws of hell.
Very handy. You're literally holding the switch to the meat grinder, and they are powerless to prevent themselves from climbing into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the depraved psyche, that was it.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. So, you guys are going deeper and darker down into this maze city. Bodbra has been navigating you guys through. I assume with Terran like 2 steps behind to appreciate the form-hugging armor she has.
And, keep a healthy, paranoid eye on danger.
Looks vacuum sealed on.
I mean, mostly the first one. But anyways, so after a while, you guys are like wandering around, and you really feel like you aren't alone. It's a very uncomfortable experience, and the more and more you go down into this place, the more skeletal remains of humans you find, until copy. Oop.
I
And
totally should get that talent.
which one?
Excellent cook.
It's a good talent to have. You might actually have enough at the end of the session, depending on how this goes. Boom, 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 and down here. Did I turn off the dynamic lighting so that other people can see? Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You enter a massive chamber. You've seen stuff like this before, but it looks similar to the other ones you've seen made by this eclectic species. But in the very center of the room, you find a great ridged depression.
Ah, it's depressed because there's no Orbimuk orb face floating in it.
Did the orb already have an explosion go off? Does it look like what remained of the other one?
No. This looks much different. Badbra makes a beeline for the center, tugging at something beneath the tattered robe she wears over her armor.
I will keep up alongside Tam. What is it you're fetching there?
I am going to realign this city, close off all entrances and exits, leaving only one escape. That way none may plummet steps again.
What does that mean for all of us? We are still permitted to leave, yes?
Provided that you don't try to stop me, you may leave through the same exit that I will use.
I see no issue with this. I have no interest in the warp-touched shit.
All signitions her.
Okay.
She just an Eldar?
She's just an Eldar. She's taking out something that is emitting powerful warp signatures, though. It appears to be a small glass. What's it called when it's a pyramid, but it's a pyramid on both sides?
Tetrahedron.
Tetrahedron. Yeah. Pulls out a small black tetrahedron and kneels down and places it into a slot in the center. This will take quite a while.
Oh, no, sorry. Pyramid on both sides is
Dear Google.
Alright. Is this where the rest of you are going to want to stand?
Oh, it's just an octahedron.
octahedron. Okay.
Like that. That seems
Yeah.
safe, seeing as there's nothing to lick here.
Those are big crystal shards. I couldn't find any red crystal shards like the other ones, so
Yeah, I
sorry.
assumed.
This map kind of sucks. I do admit it, but I couldn't find anything better.
Fair enough.
All right,
I'll keep an eye on
Because-
Badabra. If she does something super dodgy, I will move to stop.
it's very hard. Surprisingly enough, it's very hard to find an entire map that acquiesce to a city made entirely of scarlet crystal. So, Marcus, Anna, and Elshian, is that where you're going to be?
I guess there.
That's right.
Rem?
Rem, that's you're gonna be over in the bottom there while we're way in the middle.
Rem's gone. He said be right back.
I didn't see that. All right.
Macron decided he'd go hide behind rocks
To
just in
lick.
case of explosion.
Anna, you gonna be down there?
I'm moving.
Okay. Well, I will let Rem say where he was, but otherwise, something's gonna happen. You hear the same roar again, and you know, in this impossibly tall, bone-strewn chamber with this, you know, there's this single light that pierces the top and shines down to where Badabra is doing her thing. And this is a little massive crystal plinth, and you see a form from the far north step out from a very giant archway. This is
Sorry
a
about
beast
that.
from Nightmare, stooped and ready to charge. It's over 3 meters tall, its black limbs twisted into masses of knotted muscles and covered with layers of chitin and horn. Worst of all is its face, which was obviously that of a man, and its eyes are wide and beseeching, as if the soul within is consumed with misery at the knowledge of its own continued existence. The monster utters a soul-wrenching roar of pain and suffering before throwing itself at you in a storm of rage.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Please move to where you would have been before this. I assume you weren't standing in the entranceway all the way back there.
Could you update me about what I missed?
Badabra has gone to this crystal plinth in the middle of this massive chamber, taken out a what? What was it called?
Octahedron.
Octahedron. And pulsed with warp power and has placed it in the plinth in the center. She said that she's rearranging the entire city to be an impossible maze with all exits and entrances closed except save one, which she will use to escape, that you guys can are more than welcome to follow.
I will also mention that we were in a city like that, and we were able to navigate it pretty well.
She kind of chuckles. There are no cities in the Agarian Dominion like this one.
No, there was a rather blue one. Not.
Yeah, there was rather similar one.
The size of this one.
Yeah, actually.
No,
yeah.
It wasn't.
Well,
Okay.
it was an antechamber, like maybe 2/3.
Yeah. No. Talking about like the entire city that they're in.
Oh.
You guys are in a city the size of a country.
Yeah.
The other one was just the size of a mountain. Not even a big mountain.
It's a basic bitch mountain.
Alright. So you are 1d10 plus 3.
For
Oh,
any
come
reason,
on!
most of
Oh.
you aren't rolling initiative.
Oh, Stack. You're gonna have a terrible day.
Alright then. So,
Oh, that's great.
right. And now at the beginning of all of your turns, all of you need to make me fear tests.
I mean, Marcus isn't in that thing, according to this. Nor is Elshien, nor is
What?
Badabra. The turn order. I didn't see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
just
trying
click
to
your-
roll it.
Yeah, click your macro again and just put in your thing.
If you're attempting to use the macro on the character sheet, don't. It's broken.
I
Yeah.
see that now.
Yeah, stick to your macros.
Also, will Jaded help me with this?
Yes, jaded means that. Oh no, wait. This is warp stuff because it has from beyond. So no.
You gotta be immune to insanity.
Wait, where is it?
That's some
Wow,
shit.
I rolled a nat
Oh.
1, and I'm still 6 ahead of it.
I rolled a nat 1 and it only has a 3 modifier, so. Boop, boop, boop. Yep.
So we're fighting a Minotaur?
The Minotaur!
You're fighting Stock, monster of the maze.
But what is a minotaur if not a monster of the mains?
Exactly.
A pirate, depending on setting.
I mean, I guess, but
Dragonlance did Minotaurs, right?
Karen, Anna, Marcus, Elshian, and Macraw. That is everyone here, and I assume you're gonna have Tam go on your turn.
Yep.
Coolio. And
Sarah doesn't need a turn.
ooh, she is right now fiddling with the thing in the center. She tells you that she is going to need a while to undo this, but to do the thing she's trying to do. But you know what? Just for you guys, she's gonna try to do a thing. And what, in fact, is your? All right. Mysterious agent tells them your awareness is +20. Your perception is 50. Oh yeah, you're good. She points out that there is something stuck in his chest just before you all need to make fear tests.
I'm all fine. I don't have to. I know that's insanity, not fear. Maybe do I still own fear?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
the willpower test, right?
Yes, this is a willpower test.
What's its fear rating, Stray?
I made it.
It's you don't make it though.
Oh no.
It's fear rating 3. That means it's minus 30.
Minus 20.
Minus 20, I mean, yeah. But
Well,
Elshian's
I'm
fine.
Yeah, I'm really fucking doomed.
I have to get into some shit.
Wait, what? It's
It's better willpower than Anna.
I'm sorry, minus what?
Which?
It is
Minus
a
20.
minus 20 to your thing, which is why I'll just tell you if you know.
Oh, it's a minus 20. Oh,
Yeah, you. I'm pretty sure. Oh nope. You do fail. Yeah.
Oh, Macraw is just. Oh my god, that's 8 degrees
I
of
haven't even
failure.
made fate points. I'm re-rolling that.
I might give mine a go as well. You know what? I'm not terribly spooked. I think I could get away with it. The meats beat. Yeah. I mean, I have to be rolling for a 15th percentile. How much fate have I got?
Yeah, I have.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll give it another go.
Nah. It's gonna keep happening.
No, I can't make it. Alright, so whatever the other one was. 35.
Hey, Merzindi.
Yeah?
Did you decide to keep the fear thing from Rogue Trader, or are we doing something else?
Isn't it the same in Rogue Trade Engine?
I don't know.
It is.
I would have asked. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm fairly certain it's the same.
All right. So where is fear on this thing? Acquisition, influence, endeavors. Nope. And be in combat. Career paths. Nope.
Page 294, Stray.
Turn to page 300.
Huh, I just noticed rending critical leg is still set in handouts instead of in the critical folder.
Yes, this counts as a horrifying thing. So, you have to roll on the shock table, and you have to add 10 for every degree of failure. Oh no.
I mean,
Oh boy, Taryn.
I mean, that was a
Your
reroll. Do I not
plus
keep the better one?
No, the results for Fate reroll are final.
Oh shit! Then I would not have bothered. Oh fuck! You know what? I won't go back on it. I fucked up.
No. If you legitimately didn't know that and you just did it, no. I'm gonna say it's okay. It's fine.
All right, I'll take my 2 shitting failures then.
Yeah, I don't mind about that. So for every degree, you guys need to roll a d100 and add 10 for every degree of failure. Macraw, you might be screwed, but the thing is, you're also an orc, so.
33.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
A d100 plus 10 for every DOS of failure. DOF.
Oh god. Well.
Wow, you rolled actually pretty fucking good.
All right. Wow, that is good. So, Scow, first of all, Fear grips Taryn and she begins to shake and tremble. She is at a -10 penalty on all tests for the rest of the encounter unless she can recover her wits. So there can be a snap out of it, which hopefully your rogue trader can do, because I'm pretty sure that's part of command.
Can do it as part of command, but also it's a ball power test at the start of that turn
Yep.
to snap out of it.
Oh god. What was that page again? My the rogue trader thing just flipped around.
294.
All right, McCraw, you are at 89. 89. Panic grips the character. He must flee the source of fear if able, as fast as he can, and if prevented from doing so, may only take half actions at -20 to all tests. You gain 1d5 insanity points. Once away from the danger, you must successfully snap out of it to regain control. So you got to run.
Okay.
And Marcus, 44. 44. Reeling from shock, the character backs away from the thing that confronts them. The character cannot willingly approach the object of fear, but must otherwise act normally with a -10 on all tests until the end of the encounter. You gain 1 insanity point.
Aha, I plan to shoot it in the face anyway.
Alright. So, who else failed?
Where do I put insanity? Is there insanity points on this? There must
Yeah, it's on the other page. It's on
Advancements.
yeah, advancements. Alright. Who else failed? I'm pretty sure El Shien's is fine, Chiangare. And Anna?
I re-rolled the fate and I passed.
Okay. I'll believe you.
See, it's right there. The second one down, 40 and 40.
Adam. Oh, you did it out of -20? Oh, good. Alright, you're fine. So, Taryn, you're at a -10 to everything, but otherwise you're fine. Let me put a little spooked icon on you. What's a good spooked? So spoopy.
Doesn't that mean I lost all my oxygen? Oh no, breathing.
What?
This is the same icon you used for life support going.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I mean, it's
How far away is it from
Way to
us?
go on that roll, though.
49 meters from me. I can literally reach it with a run action, which is kind of impressive, but I don't want it to pound me into soup yet.
I would very much suggest not closing with something with, like, giant... I did describe the giant claw hands.
Yeah. I really don't have a ranged weapon, I don't think.
You can prepare an action.
I could prepare an action.
Oh yeah, and at the top of your turn, make your snap out of it test. Willpower to just snap out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you have it.
Alright, you're fine now.
Cool. Oh, shit, that is one ugly bitch.
You
I
basically,
know.
like, you did a double take and just, like, wiped your brow. Jeez. Just, Isha above. That thing's ugly.
Fucking hell, kill it!
Let's just go.
Honestly,
what
I'm
did you say
surprised
was
that
in its
fear
chest?
tests work on
Using
orcs.
this way.
What did you say was in its chest?
Big crystal thing.
Bottom Bra yells at you that there's an Agarian artifact in its chest.
Oh.
Is it okay to shoot it?
I'm actually surprised. No, I'm not surprised. Orcs will run away, when their leader's dead. I get it. Leader dead. Run away. Anyone? Anyone? No. All right. All right. So
They will also apparently
you're gonna move over there with 10.
Yep, gonna move on over, and it's not really anything I can do to become extra defensive, so I'm just gonna...
Did you use a half action to get that far?
Yeah.
Do you want to use the delay action to have a half action behind somebody?
I mean, there's not really a need. There's nothing I can do until it's up in my greasy, and I don't know how far it moves. I'll delay an
Okay,
action
well-
to if it's suddenly within 9 meters of me, I guess. Or I suppose, you know what? Yeah. I'll delay it until it's closer.
Alright, so you're gonna delay your turn after somebody.
Yeah.
Alright, well, just presumably after Elshian. No, because by the next, you're at the top and it's at the bottom of the turn order. God damn it! So yeah, by the time it tries to move over here, it's already gonna be your turn.
I mean, it doesn't change that I can't do anything that's closer, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Marcus,
Fucking hell. I shoot it.
willpower. You can snap out of it with a willpower test.
His result doesn't allow you to snap out of it.
Oh right.
Well, what did he get?
I wouldn't have snapped either way.
Wait, his does 44.
Uh,
Yeah, it's
it doesn't say that it allows you to snap out of it.
Wait.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah. What's his name? Has to run away to snap out of it. You have to get away from what scares you, get off the map, then snap out of it. So, Marcus, you shooting at it?
Yes, I am. Range. Semi-auto. -10. Oh.
No.
And then I back up a couple steps.
Macraw,
Hmm.
you gotta run, man.
I don't think I can snap out of it though. I have to
No,
wait
you
for
gotta
more.
run completely off the map, then make a roll to snap out of it.
All right. How far is that?
How far is what?
The edge of the map. I
I
assume
mean,
down.
there's multiple like exits. There's probably an exit like right here. You can like run around the corner.
Okay. I just
Really? You wouldn't just take the 3 meters?
I
Oh,
don't think-
did you say there was an exit over here or over here?
yeah. That's I knew I was new as a map over here, so I didn't know
Okay.
there's one. But the first one straight pointed out is down here, so that's where I went.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know who was pointing there.
How far is your move? How long is your movement?
My IG is 3.
So you ran. How far is that?
I think that's usually like 18.
Yeah, it was
Is it
17.
so you only move 17, so you're one off the map. So I'm just going to yep, you're off the map now.
Okay.
Anna. No, she's still like out of communication with you guys. She flew off. And you guys don't have an astropath with you?
Blast.
It could be relayed via the Stargazer, but that will have a massive time delay.
Yeah.
Anna.
Okay.
What?
So I'm gonna hit it with a flame breath.
What's the range on Flame Breath?
100 meters.
Dope.
Or 20 times psi rating, which I have 5, so 100.
Okay, do the thing.
Hang on, I'm getting a hang of this sheet here. Okay, there we go. And that is 3 degrees of success, so that's 2 hits.
Okie dokie.
It's a Psyche Barrage, which is basically a semi-automatic weapon.
Yeah, I get you. So roll your damage. And does this ignore armor?
It's flame. Does flame ignore armor?
No. Unless your psychic ability says it ignores armor, then it doesn't. He just needs to make an agility test not to be on fire.
Ah, that's what flame means.
Yes. Because there are some psychic abilities that will say will ignore armor but won't ignore toughness, or vice versa.
Like Psychic Scream.
Okay, that is a lot of
Nice.
damage. Alright, so 22, and then armor, so he takes...
I gotta do it twice.
Yep, I'm just doing the one at a time, and then 17. And...
I'm rolling a psychic power well for once.
Well done. That's
Congratulations.
kind of
Nice.
half of a course for Anna. She's not like all of your other ones.
Alright, agility test, guy. Oh no, that's...
I mean, she
that's
was
not
my
good.
first one.
Alright, so his agility is 34. He rolled a 75. He is now on fire. Now, I think if he's on fire, it starts at his round. It starts on his next round or this one. Which one is that?
This upcoming one.
Okay, so the round upcoming, he's going to have to take D10 damage, I think, and it ignores armor. I think that's how flame rules work. Merzendi, you nearly burned us all to death. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Start with your turn,
Yes.
take a D10 damage.
He
And try to get
is...
yourself out.
Yes, he is humongous, by the way. He is not hulking, he is humongous. So,
Oh, so I would've-
the bonus is to hit.
Oh, so I might have actually hit him.
Oh, yeah, you would have hit him, so go ahead and roll your damage now that I think about it.
2, I think. Humongous is what, plus 20?
I do believe so. I know hulking is plus 10, and then every size category, so humongous is the next size up. So I think it's plus 20.
Does that mean I get an extra 2 degrees of success then?
For mind bullets? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Did you have to do a ballistic skill test, Winter?
Oh, no. Okay, there you go.
Alright, so your first one seems to... Oh, that's pen 4, look at that. Let me just... so Alright, so that was 4 more damage. And 13 pen 4. Which actually does damage. Look at that.
His health bar is off the screen.
I know. And Elshan.
I suppose I will simply shoot it with my shuriken catapult. I should have taken that ranger rifle.
I should have not rolled a 1 on initiative.
It would have helped.
And then hulking is what bonus?
Plus 20.
This is a plus 20. It's not hulking, it's humongous. Hulking is the next size category up.
All right. Sadly.
That is rather pathetic.
Minimum damage.
Alright, so
It is pen 6 at least.
That's probably
still does not
gonna hurt it at all.
does no damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then on its turn, I believe fire damage is just a d10 that ignores armor but not toughness.
I think so, yeah.
You've seen my rolls today, Scout. You know what this is like. Next roll
Alright,
will be like a
so-
nat 20.
So it does no damage, but he is on fire. And
And he does take a rank of fatigue each round.
that he does, that he does. Put on that rank. Alright, so
So he has to make a challenging willpower test in order to act normally, otherwise he panics because he's on fire.
let's see if he actually does. Let's see, creature. From beyond. Alright, so he still does. He doesn't have anything that means that he doesn't. He passes.
Already got the fire on him, so.
And he 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, he just stepped in range of the bigger one.
Is that Melter Beam range?
Oh no, the automatic one.
Oh, right.
Sunbeam or sunburst.
I should not have made this map this big. Oh well.
I didn't say. I think I.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
he's
know if
still
we'll-
not in heckin' range for me. I charged 28 fucking meters, but it's enough. Sorry, 27 meters.
And where is the foot with the thing? The foot with the thing. Nah, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. To indicate he just ran.
Oh my god, he ran.
He ran so far away. So minus 20 to hit him right now with ballistic weapons.
About throwing grenades.
0. Wonderful.
He
Throwing grenade is still a BS skill.
Just sit and be comfy, I guess. I'll take the defensive action.
Okay. Marcus.
Minus what?
20. He ran.
So just 0. No bonuses.
Well,
Stray has erred. The big bad monster can't fucking fight us, son.
Well, sure as fuck fought me.
Yeah,
No, he did you a
He-
spook.
he did you a spook, but
wait.
Kieran can't hit it yet, and Macraw's not even here. I bet if they both could have hit it, it would be
Just
dead
yeah,
on the first turn without it even reaching us.
probably.
I was reading the wrong one. He was already in range for sunburst.
Ah, oh well.
Fucking hell.
Well, you hit that thing good.
I like 9 DOS. I think that's 9. My brain doesn't even. I mean, it's all the hits anyway. You could probably change that first attack to be 18 damage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Blap blap blap.
Still standing. But alright, give me 4 for that second shot. Where'd you hit him first? 60? 60 is body, right?
Body again.
So
Body for energy critical.
oh wait, no, yeah, I was right. Alright, so
Yeah. The energy ripples all over the character, scorching their body with horrid third-degree burns, inflicting 1d10 levels of fatigue. They may only take a half action on their next round. 5 levels of fatigue, and you can only do a half action, so good luck getting over here.
That R is tearing, isn't it? Type.
Sorry, what?
Damage
R is
type?
rending damage. Tearing
Oh,
is tearing is a different thing. That's where you roll twice and take the higher
And
number.
then 2 over 2. What was the last one? The last one that did give him 2 over, so it went body, arm, I think.
2 over arm.
Body, arm.
It smashes into the arm, sending currents of energy crackling down to the fingers, not the shoulder. The arm is useless for 1d5 rounds and another level of fatigue.
You know, the book
So that's
said
7 total fatigue. Sorry.
the book said that he should have been standing on the DS, and then I was like, nah, man, I'll just have him run out of the back. It'll be great. And then, yeah, I really shouldn't do things when I'm really tired. All right.
They should have put in the subclause because he'll die before he gets to hit it.
All right. So with 7 ranks of fatigue, I think that goes over his toughness bonus. I think he might just die of fatigue.
Unconscious fatigue. It doesn't kill you.
Don't worry, it'll kill it.
He just drops forward. We realized that the bullets didn't put him down. He just fell unconscious because he was
took
so
a nap.
tired.
Still sleepy.
Yeah, fatigue. It overwhelmed his toughness bonus, which was 6. So
Wow. We see the giant monster fall unconscious.
He probably looks like the Chaos Bull Minos in Blood Bowl. Just they don't fall down; they just slump.
Yeah, they just slump. That's the type of animation I was thinking of. It is exactly those Minos.
Marcus, I do believe that thing over there is snoring?
I shoot it again. Actually, no. Fuck it. I walk up closer so I can shoot it in the fucking head.
You can't move closer.
It's doing you too much of a heckin' spook.
Okay.
Move closer.
No. Full action aim, then cold shot to the head.
Yeah, you can coup de grace this thing. It's fine.
McGraw, it is already dead. Come back.
Can I make a command test to get McCraw get his big green ass back here?
I mean, does he have a Vox speed?
Pretty sure I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I want to cut the crystal out of this motherfucker.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I would suggest not holding it too tightly.
Do I gain any positives or? So that's plus 10.
The Terrify special use of command skill would be opposed by the monster's willpower plus 30.
I don't see it putting up opposition right now.
That's arguably correct. Stray?
Wait, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to read what happens when you touch this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna walk up and do technicians and suggest not touching it, but
Yeah, other case. Originally to like overwrite someone's fear, you do opposed willpower tests, but the dead creature cannot do an opposed willpower test, so I think it just works.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I appear. As if by magic.
With brown trousers. What do orcs think about the color brown?
I think it's just a different shade of green.
It's not
brown
easy
trousers,
being a...
but he's already wearing brown trousers, so
Yes.
matter.
There's a green spot on his brown trousers now.
Dude, did you spore in your pants?
Oh, gross. It's so much worse as spore in your pants.
Is it
Yeah,
dead?
I don't touch this thing explicitly so much as like cut it out of its chest with agonizer talons.
Alrighty.
Should I roll clinicians?
Looks pretty dead from my angle.
Oh yeah, that's not the problem. Think about the artifact.
If it's warp stuff, I mean, a lot of whatever you've done here has always been like, this is not really warp shit, so it doesn't do it anything.
Well, what does that warp? Is it filled with warp nasty shit?
I mean, yes.
Very much so.
Whatever this artifact is has twisted what used to be human into a weird amalgamation of like alien flesh and mutations.
I will relay that to Terran, saying you probably don't want to touch it. That thing used to be human before it touched it.
It certainly has not gotten any prettier, that is for sure. And no, I'm not going to touch it with my hands. I'm going to cut it out of this thing's chest, not touch it, and ensure that it is not getting back up again. I suppose our new erstwhile companion can figure out if this thing can be recovered for Marcus, because I'm sure he would want to turn pretty penny on it. Something equally stupid.
I would hate to destroy an artifact of an infinite civilization, but I would suggest simply destroying the thing if at all possible.
I'm of the same opinion, but there is also a safe way to destroy this shit without like demons popping out. I'm just showing the due diligence of cutting it out of a being before I try to do any kind of excavation.
Badabra, what is that thing?
If you touch it, you'll turn into that thing. I just put it super plainly. It is not going to make you money. Unless you'd like that thing running around the ship.
Ugh. Ambrosia would appreciate the opportunity to execute her brother under actual orders, but this is probably not the best idea.
The artifact likely turned what was once a human like yourself into that creature.
Alright. Well, Badabra is concentrating right now. It's going to take another. Well, it basically was supposed to take 10 rounds for her to do this, so it's going to take her another 50 seconds. And as she does so, you feel the entire maze system start to shift and change. And provided you guys don't try to do anything more, 50 seconds will pass and all of the entrances and exits will start locking, save for one long tunnel, which you can see rays of, actual light streaming down from. Badabra shouts at you, "We must move quickly, for once I take this out, the walls will start to close back in."
Oh, delightful.
I'll put a plasma grenade and a xenofilament grenade in the thing's chest cavity.
All right.
Seems like a good move.
So, all right. So at the apex of what she says, a plinth starts to rise, and then the top breaks open and reveals a clear crystal sphere covered in etchings so detailed and intricate that the actual patterns are indecipherable without careful study. The sphere seems to be spinning, and on closer examination, the sphere contains dozens or even hundreds of smaller spheres within its shell, each spinning in a different direction. Each of the inner spheres is also covered with etchings and delicate designs. The entire device glows with the soft blue light that seems to emanate from the center of the device. Badabra grasps the sphere in both hands and looks at it for a long moment. She then looks up with an indecipherable expression on her face. "I was instructed to seal the city forever, to keep this safe. But now the beasts know where this is and will perhaps eventually crack through the surface. I can see no choice. The hollow atlas must be taken from its resting place. If you do not interfere, I can create a means of escape for us both."
A portal to the webway?
No.
Oh.
No, quite
And then
literally out of this place.
Yep.
Very well.
And she grabs the strange sphere and puts it in a small carrying case, and then all right, and then speaks. Once I pull this out, the walls will start to collapse in on themselves. Prepare to run.
You might want an head start, Marcus.
Wait, where's this? Wait, it's collapsing.
Yes,
This
this
whole place will-
the only exit from this place is going to begin collapsing the moment that the key is taken out of this splint.
Talking about that key later.
Take these off.
All right.
I mean, he bravely he begins to sprint.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys all begin running, and you're running, and like the walls start to shift and crack. I didn't make a thing for this because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking noise.
And
There's a slight boom behind us as the plasma and xenofilament grenades go off and disintegrate what's left of it.
no. And as you, the walls begin to shift and crack, and Terran, you're about as fast as Badabra. Can you make me an awareness test?
Sure. Fucking fate reroll.
What about me?
I inspire you.
Okay, how much does Inspire add to that?
10.
Alright, I made a DOS.
All right. You see Badabra running, and if she keeps going on her current path, you can see a small crack forming in the way you're running. If she keeps running this way, a wall will shoot up in front of her, and she'll be trapped within the caves.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I will adjust her.
So what is your agility? Let's go.
62
Oh,
with
So
3 points of UA.
yeah, you're 15 ahead of me.
All right.
Perfect.
She will curse you out in Eldar before realizing what you did, and give you an indecipherable expression before
Yes, don't talk about it. Oh, it was a movement.
before continuing to move on.
Yep.
All right, and with that, you guys, I might copy them over, and whoop, come on.
I'm sorely tempted to be like, yoink, and take the sphere and let her get clunked. But no.
So what is... So if we went through all of this simply for that orb, tell me, what is...
All right, hang on. The Hollow Atlas was a device created by the Agarians during the twilight of their civilization. You...
Oh?
Something
Please.
best left buried, I believe.
She will give Marcus a long stare. I had quite thought that as soon as you saw this, I would be receiving one of your little, I think you called them bolters, to the back of the head.
I'm not a savage.
I shoot people in the face.
And I use laser weapons, please.
Please.
I'm not a savage. As much as you believe my species to be. First and foremost, a merchant. I see value in that.
She gives you a long, thoughtful look, and then will produce the little carrying case. This is the Hollow Atlas, a fusion of crystal manipulation and warp sorcery. The Atlas is exactly what its name claims, a series of maps of the entire Coronos expanse.
Truly.
Someone in your line of work may find this very useful.
So
I am willing to loan this as a reward for saving my life, but my kind will return one day in the future to reclaim it.
I will suspect that such a map would need some updating. It is likely 20 or 30,000 years old.
It is the
If
most
not more.
complete map that you will find outside of, well, outside of the craft worlds.
Marcus just shakes the hand with a pistol in it. Just because it's old does not mean it is no longer accurate or valuable.
Oh no! I suspect some of the things on there will be of great value.
Thank you. And Marcus just holds out his hand. And I do promise that when that time comes, I will produce it for you if I am able.
There is only one caveat to its use. This requires someone with touch into the warp, either you call them psychers, or perhaps maybe a navigator would be able to use it.
I will actually outstretch my hand at this point and say,
Marcus just waves his hand away. Yes, we do have a navigator, and I'm fairly certain that she would love this trip.
She is rather eccentric.
Yes, eccentric in bed as well.
Yes, fair.
So Badabra will hand that over to you. Alright. And
Does this need a projector?
no, it will project all its own. Merely grasp it and reach out with, well, I do not sense any power within you, but perhaps another.
So distasteful.
Fascinating.
Alright. So,
Hmm.
mark down that you now have the Hollow Atlas. It is an ancient xenocrafted map of the Expanse and can only be used by a Psyker or a Navigator.
Hollow Atlas, what?
Hollow Atlas, ancient map of the Expanse, can only be used by a Psyker or a Navigator.
Combined, they make the Snavigator. Yeah, You do not have to thank me.
ooh.
But I will absolutely look at this. I will accept the sword and take a look.
Alright. Badabra will say that personally, she was far more into in her honor path. She is into the blade and the gunboat, but she can get another one of these. This is a xenocrafted monosword. It is 1d10 plus 3 rending, penetration 2, balanced.
Ooh, that's not a bad blade.
Excellent. It goes on the collection. My other many swords.
And with nothing else, Badabra will look at Marcus, give him a nod, and then start walking off into the distance.
This is not bad. I actually, no, kidding. Farewell, Badaba. Do not get eaten by the Rakul. I believe they've all been exploded, however.
If she, well, you can guess that she'd be able to hear you, but she does not reply and soon disappears.
Beautiful.
I could.
Shall we call it history? It is very late.
Yep. I was about to call it myself. So, yeah. We will end with you guys getting in your ship and going up to redock with His Majesty. Next session will be, Marcus saying, "Nah, sis, it's fine, it's great, We got Mary and look at this, it'll be awesome." And yeah, aside from that, let's do XP, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
All right, so there is the, as usual, session XP, which is, I think, 400, right? Or is it 500?
500, definitely.
Yep. I
500
remember
for Rogue
500.
Trader.
500.
Were we switching that over for, were we switching away from that because of the conversion or no?
That's up to you.
It's actually 600.
Particularly,
Yeah. It's supposed to go up by 200.
I haven't particularly decided on that, but
All right, so for now, I'm just going to go with 400. However, let me scroll up. All right, so with you get 400 XP. However, because you not only did not kill Bada Ra, but from there not only allied with her, but also didn't kill her and betray her. Now you have both the Hollow Atlas and a slightly more favorable stance with the Craftward lore.
Please don't remind me.
I will give you 250 experience.
Cool.
And as far as achievement points are along, for all of this, for getting rid of the only Rakghols around the system, and for plunging a planet and getting the orb, you guys will get 300 achievement points.
Nice.
How do
Those are
achievement
my
points
gamer
actually
score.
work?
Awesome.
Yeah, we get platinum medal,
Yeah.
trophy, whatever.
achievement points influence the profit factor we will gain at the end of the endeavor.
Right, cool.
For every 100 in excess of the minimum, we get an extra profit factor.
Yep.
Right?
Dope.
Yep. And remind me how far you are in on your achievement points for this particular endeavor.
Were we keeping track of that?
I assume Rezendi was.
I have 300 towards Pacify the Heathen Stars. I don't actually think you gave us achievement points for the last planet.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of it for this one.
From this
Yeah.
one.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then you should have a total of the last one was worth. So completely, you guys are going to be having 750.
Nice.
I'm editing the trader's log. Nobody else.
Okay, I'll get out of it.
All right. So yeah, you should be at 750 achievement points right now.
Trader's log. Nutty.
Oh,
Quite
God.
large.
Oh god. Good
Yes,
guy
you
XP.
You get extra XP for not being a dick to the hot alien girl.
I know, don't remind me.
Hold on, does this impinge on my image any? No? Cool.
No.
No,
I
it's a
mean-
hot alien girl. You're okay. You're already known as a player.
You are kind of this group's cuck.
And on top of that, you walk around with a psyker who was kicked out of the Inquisition, an orc, and 2 Eldar. To you, they're both the same. They're both Eldar. It doesn't matter if one's just kinkier than the other.
This is true.
That I have, and going by my image, I have an absolutely pimpin' hat. So yes.
In fact, at
And
this
game.
point, you have to wonder why the Imperium has it out for the Dark Eldar. I mean, they don't even like psychers.
No, because they like to rape and murder people.
I don't hear
Yeah,
anything
but
wrong here
Marcus
yet.
hasn't
So does the
been-
Imperium.
Yeah, Marcus hasn't seen any of that yet.
Well, actually, like, Dark Eldar go even way farther than the Imperium do. It's real sick. Anyways, moving on. So, is there anything anyone would like to bring up before we draw the session to a close?
Oh,
No.
I am
It's
so
actually annoying me.
disgusted. I'm actually so disgusted in this Craft World Eldar.
Hang on,
She
there
gave-
should be
she
another
gave
50 in
an
that.
ancient artifact to a monkey instead of a trustworthy other Craft World Elder. Ugh.
Yeah, but you're not the captain of the ship.
You're also
and
not the
you're
cook.
Also the one, and you're also the one who's following,
Yeah.
a human. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
no, I know. I totally know that. I'm
She was probably like, I can't believe that fucking craft welder was working for a monkey.
probably.
anyways, Mizendi, I miscounted. There should be another 50 achievement points in there.
Okay.
So what was the total again? XP?
800 now. The
800?
achievement
XP.
points is 800. XP today was
650.
650. Yeah.
Should be at
So-
a total of 1050.
So
10,050.
Well, yeah, 10050. 150. Then 150 doesn't sound very big. Damn it!
anyways, is there anything anyone would like to bring up before we draw the session to a close?
Nyet.
Thank you for jamming.
Good.
Yeah,
Was there-
thank you very
no
much for
sorry.
running the game.
Fun.
Yep,
I passed the skill.
You did, you passed the skill check.
Yep. I hope you guys had fun. I'm sorry about the boss fight. It was supposed to be a lot more fun for me.
Such is life in the zone.
His
It's all
attack was
learning.
1d10 plus 10. It was amazing.
Nice.
Anyways,
And I had a
so-
1d10 plus 12.
Anyways, so that's it for me.
Alright, thank you very much for running. And if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope you have yourselves a lot of fucking good time, and do take care.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, stream.